Hi guys, Nicholas here from the Southern Islands, and we are back with episode 9 of the Tropical Hour GX podcast. Hi guys. It's quite long, episode 9 already. Yeah? So again, we have the same group of members here. We've got the number 18 place in the regional, Jeremy Leong.
Wow! How players 18 place?
We also got the joint
controversial 28 place.
Controversially 28 place, Danny.
Yeah.
And Boss Thomas is here as well.
I didn't go.
Save your time.
You know, he went undefeated.
Yes, Boss went undefeated.
Boss went undefeated.
That's true.
The best league.
So today's podcast is a bit rushed. So the sound quality might not be there, so just apologize for that. But we just were really excited to talk about the regional league that happened this past weekend.
And the town league.
The town league that happened on Sunday as well. Yes. So these were the first official tournaments that gave out CSP. So the previous town leagues, they didn't give out CSP. We're starting from this system onwards, but he didn't get a buy. Okay, he won the original and he got a buy. Did the buy help?
I don't know. Okay lah.
Yeah.
But till now I still don't know the buy is 100% or 0%.
We never know,
Remains
right?
a mystery.
Yeah,
I'll never know.
That's why next time got unknown come up.
Yeah, because I wasn't in the same bracket as Coco but I was in the same bracket as Gabriel. So it's quite weird. Yeah.
So anyway, the three town leagues are
so it's quite weird. I don't know.
Okay, so the regional league happened at North Point. Both the regional league and the town league happened on Sunday.
Yep.
At the South Atrium. So it was also very public area. There were a lot of
TikToks. I saw TikToks.
Usually it's like that one.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, they want like publicity.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we held in the mall lah.
How long ago was it? Remember the last time you
I think the last time was at Funan. So it was 2012 it was at Funan. Then after they started moving to SMU or
No, I think 2015 or 2013. The Nationals was at Funan. So we went before Funan. We played in City Square Mall before. So
that was the cities, right?
cities. So in Asia lah, basically.
I've never been to
But I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I see. It's been so long since.
I feel like the play at the mall sometimes especially on North Point, a bit distracting.
Why?
The Baskin Robbins, right?
I mean, there's the Baskin Robbins right in front.
Because especially if you're seated at the edge of the table.
Oh, of course people will crowd, right?
Then sometimes I think I encountered this when the kids were trying to touch me on police card. Then I think the parents were pulling him away lah. But imagine if the kids were no one stopped the kid, or we didn't stop the kid.
Stop the kid.
But I think quite. I think quite cool.
Ariyama uses that.
It's super effective. While it's okay, no publicity, but I feel like I'll rather play the more conducive one.
Like mine lah, because he lack of focus, he got cannot focus.
ADHD.
I'll rather play at a convention center at Suntec or even.
I mean, we are not that big to.
The thing is,
have
one
a
thing
convention
is,
no, but you can have it at Suntec.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, maybe because this time round, Toys Terminal did help out.
Yes,
correct. So maybe they were technically the host. So Maximum was near them lah.
I mean, true.
But I mean, it's a great location lah. I mean, it's quite cool. The mall is very big. Like everything.
And the seating were if you look from the top, look like Pokeball as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I never realized.
That's why it seems like some red, some black, and some white. Actually, from the top, like Pokeball.
I thought if you didn't know how to reach until
So it's quite cool. I didn't know that.
It's right. Okay, before we talk about our experiences at the event, let's just give a brief report on the top 8. So there were about 130 players who attended the event. 131.
Why? Really? I don't know. That's a number. I don't know.
131. Because so basically what happened was it was 130 players.
Okay.
Then Elvis was like, hey, my name not here.
Oh, so Elvis
the best part was like there's one guy who I think Mark Day he had a buy.
Yeah.
Then he was very happy. Like we all congratulated, congrats on the free win. Then suddenly Elvis said, hey, my name not here. Then he go and report his score. Then he beat Mark Day. Then Mark Day just denied of his buy.
Oh my gosh.
No choice ah.
Yeah, I mean it's quite.
So Mark Day.
Yeah.
Feel bad for Mark Day. So 131 players. We played 8 rounds, best of 125 minutes.
25 minutes of play. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Guys, it's 25 minutes of play.
Yeah, so 8 rounds of swings, 25 minutes, so it's about 25 times 8
Basically,
200, so about 200 minutes of playtime. So it'll be spent about 400. About
4 hours lah.
About 4 hours.
spent about 3.5 hours playing Pokemon the day, which is quite
It's quite good lah. It's
quite
a
good,
good experience.
Yeah.
I feel like people get to play Pokemon for such a such a good time.
Yeah. Especially when the event starts at 1, we all went home at about 4, 5.
Before
Okay.
we share our complaints,
Yeah. Let's go into the tournament results first,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Results more important.
So there are 131 players.
get agitated already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited. Let's talk about what you want to say.
Okay, so there are 131 players. I think.
So
the top-
everyone play in the same division. There's no
There's no division
Yeah.
anymore between juniors and seniors and
Yeah.
masters. So everybody play in the same division. Everybody play against each other. We cut into a top 8.
Yes.
Right. So the top 8 players were
Yong Xiang,
Wei Kit, Wiki,
Yoshiyuki,
Iso-chan, Yusian,
Melvin Chan,
Jaken,
and
Haruki,
and who's somebody
Go Kai Xiang.
Go Kai Xiang.
Yeah. Which played on the next day. Then they
played the
Okay, so before we go in, I have to say the top 8 player got one senior.
and one junior.
Yeah.
Yes. So big congratulations to Jaken,
Only they
the
won.
senior.
Yeah.
I mean.
If only they won.
This guy okay, so congratulations again, Jaken, and
It shows everybody has a chance.
and Haruki as well.
Yeah,
Like we,
so-
Yeah,
Nice
I
format.
think he played
Yes.
very well like day one. Like he fought against a player like Jimin, like especially Jimin.
It doesn't matter, but you have a 60 card, you 60
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
He don't even know who Jimmy is.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
He
but-
just play who is
It's
yeah,
Jimin though.
Yes.
yeah, he's good against Jimin. And-
fantastic lah for them.
yeah,
Congratulations
it's-
them.
it's
So
quite
the
impressive.
winning deck is Lost Zone.
Yes, so
Lost
Yong
Box.
Xiang, our day 2
Grinder.
legend grinder has done it again. This time he's won the first ever regional league in Singapore. He used the Lost Zone toolbox.
Yeah.
More like focusing on one prizes, but it also has like Crabomidable as well.
It's like good trades now.
Yeah, good trades.
Just good
Good
trades.
trades.
So quite a lot of the top meta cards. Then he beat Wei Kit in the final. So Wei Kit used Mew VMAX.
Without fusion energy.
Yeah, without figuring. So
So
it's
I
the
don't know how does that work.
it's just 4 double turbo energy.
4
inside.
double turbo energy, 3 Pokestops, 1 Lost City, double money, 2 boss
Okay,
order.
so you play
four
that,
cross
then
features.
you-
And one shell, don't forget.
Yeah, one shell as
So
well.
means you don't go for the turn one, the Melo Meta play.
Nah, he's not going to do that. Yeah.
He's just focusing on Mew.
Then
So
if
basically,
you go second against Arceus, argue at the back end.
not really lah, because they play Siley, then they play Cheryl, so they can heal.
Because like Arceus, they will take the first prize first, right? The first 2 prizes.
Not really also. Depends on how you play the matchup lah.
I mean, because like, it feels like the deck doesn't really beat Arceus. If it,
So it's just 4 DTEs, that's it.
Yes,
yeah, it's just for DTs.
4 DTs, correct.
Yeah.
The deck is actually.
No, okay, I wanted to play a deck, but I didn't.
So the deck actually came. If you guys don't know, the deck actually came from Michael Promoat during
Oh.
Worlds lah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he played it during the London Open. So like
Oh.
he popularized it. Yeah, one of the 4 Pokestops and Silene and
I see.
cross features. Right.
Yes, got
yeah,
4
cross-
features,
Yeah,
yeah.
4 cross features. So basically, it's a turbo,
Turbo
quote
Mew.
unquote turbo version of Mew lah.
Okay.
So
But unfortunately,
Mew isn't
yeah.
turbo enough.
like I mean because
I mean,
this,
that-
okay, for this version you are guaranteed the turn 2 Technoblast basically, yeah. So
But like, unfortunately, in the finals,
Because of Yong Xiang.
because Yong Xiang has a
One prize,
Drapion V.
I mean-
it's a one prize also. One prize also.
no, basically like Mew just dies to Drapion V if you are facing.
Yeah, I do
But
agree.
and moreover, his deck is just pure Mew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's
He-
no
he
way
has
for
no
you
way
to
to
Yeah,
outtrade
yeah,
the
with
Drapion
Melo
V.
Meta, with the Melo
So,
Meta.
yeah. So like I guess like the Drapion V has a lot of value lah in Yong Xiang's deck lah.
Yeah.
Because considering he plays double Mew
Exactly.
in top cut. Yeah.
Wow, that's really
So it's like, I mean, it's kind of like a free win for him lah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because Yong Xiang, I believe he beat Iso in the
Yeah, in the
semi-finals.
semi. So like
So
the,
Iso was playing, yeah.
like in Swiss, I think Iso won Yong Xiang, but then like after that in top cut, Yong Xiang won him 2-0. I think because Iso break one of the games, then the other game is like just out traded him lah.
Okay lah.
That's how the matchup is supposed to go lah, because Iso's list don't run any hand disruption. So basically you just use your one prizer to slam, then you just take 6 prizes.
But it's the common thing about most like the meta decks right now in the format is that they don't really like one hand disruption. Except for Arceus, except for Arceus.
Yes. Because okay, number one, like sometimes the hand disruption just kill you instead of killing opponent, you kill yourself.
Correct.
Yeah, but then because of like this weird space we are
yeah.
in, right, and and this this why this Lost Zone one prizer deck is like we see like why I mean like top 8 only got one.
Yep.
But if you were there, actually it was quite big in the meta share lah. Why is it so good is because
But I feel that the meta game was more Arceus, Giratina.
Because Arceus is the most balanced.
Yes.
You go inside, most of the time you can play your deck.
yeah.
The one prizer deck sometimes.
Sometimes you just break. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a combination of like skill and running hot at the same time.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, to mention that Iso was also playing. His deck was Kyurem
Kyurem
Palkia.
Palkia.
And then the eye also went in
Yeah,
with.
Kyurem Palkia, but he played without the barrel. So
Yes.
he's playing the double Oranguru with Empoleon, which is okay, the thing about Empoleon versus these one prizes decks, right? Because all these one prizes decks now they are all playing like at least 3 escape route. So it basically comes down to whether if
Unless
you
you
can
can play a
escape route.
solo Empoleon there.
Or
Yeah,
double
yeah.
Empoleon.
No, if you play solo Empoleon or double Empoleon, but solo Empoleon you die to Yongxiang because Yongxiang runs Zoroark.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah, I
is
think the
disgusting.
Zero was a very like
Yeah, the day before he was testing, so like
No,
No,
because
it's very
Zera makes sense, ma.
Yeah.
Because it's one of like it can kill this deck.
Empoleon.
Right?
and the thing about the
Good play.
Zoroark is very searchable because he has quick ball in his deck and he has Luminion, so he can Luminion for the only Raihan and do that play.
So Zero was choice band knockout for VSTAR?
You don't even need the choice belt to knock out the Empoleon because
Empoleon is second Empoleon only. We need to get the Empoleon on the way.
Because I think like so basically like
So how the-
Friday before the event, right?
Yeah.
I think Yongxiang was taking like Then
so basically he tested against me lah, then just do the most annoying thing against him, which is don't inform my QM and then just I mean that's the correct way to play ma. 140, no QM, just take prizes. Because the deck has no answer to to QM.
yeah.
But if you are fast enough as a QM player, you can just out tempo the one prizer. But then if the one prizer, if he gets a good start, then you are like almost quite guaranteed to lose because in every aspect they will outtrade you.
Yeah.
Plus you have no hand disruption, which is why I didn't choose to play Palkia QM. Yeah. One of the big reasons, like I told you, is because I don't like that I cannot disrupt my opponent's hand. Yeah.
Okay, so not to mention that Isu also went into Swiss as in first place. That he went 7-0. 7-1. Yeah, only the last match he lost to his teammate.
Yeah.
Lost to his
I
teammate.
mean, whatever floats the boat.
Okay. His teammate Melvin, who finished 5th, played
Not bad also,
Giratina. Yeah, which is very strong there.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool to see 3
You don't play
new
Pika?
top card.
Doesn't play Pika? That's just Dragon.
I'm not sure that is, but Yusian's that list came out already because he posted.
Yeah.
So Yusian played the
Ina.
Stick Ina, which is makes Stick Ina for like the past few
Yeah,
weeks in the shop as
I
well.
like it. I like it that because like there's a bottom also. Like you can just start with the comfy, then
Yes.
you don't really
Can
need
switch
to.
to attacker.
Yeah, like, if we go for a target like kill off the Giratina, at least he got like.
So the day I played against him, he was like just a random thing. Then he totted into a Tina, then he Tina VSTAR, then he.
So,
Yeah.
so do you feel that this would be a potential engine for like future decks? So like they just play for comfy, 2 camera.
It's an engine.
It's
Like,
an
do you
The
think that
lost
this-
engine.
So do you think this lost engine will be like a fix so that they can
Yeah, it will always be here until
Yeah.
Scuba and everything.
like do you think people will play as a like so they can play like Giratina also, they can play like like maybe Rescue Shot Shifu also can like
Yeah, they do.
so this
The
works,
Mirage
right?
Gate, because Mirage Gate now.
Yeah.
It's basically because of combination. It's like because of the format now. Because Scuba Net is still in the format, but while Scuba Net rotates, then
We never know whether there will be new.
Yeah, I mean, if there is a new Scuba Net,
Super Scuba.
Yeah.
Hey, super
Yeah,
super.
I think that back,
because
think that back.
the one of the reasons why Comfy is so good is because it's basically it's a +1.
Yeah.
No downside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, next also we have Haoki again. Big congrats to Haoki,
Yeah.
our junior player.
Playing Mew.
Come every Sunday. Come here and whip all the masters butts, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I will take a slight credit, because he said that he put in Lost City thanks to me. Then he saw I went to the shop and saw me play Lost City that day and I came over. He was like, oh, it's a good, I should put inside my deck. It's good.
It's so good.
I think like
Honestly, I think Mew as a Mew player now,
You don't care
have
what-
to
Yeah.
play Lost City.
Yeah, the thing is
regardless.
So good.
Having Lost City in the Mill deck, your Mill deck don't lose anything from
Yes.
it.
Yes.
so in the previous podcast, right, LP said that like Lost City was a good card.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was watching the. I was watching.
okay, he watched this, he said,
So like LP said like Lost
But
City.
have you seen my Mew list, my personal Mew list?
Yeah, you said so like wait, so like he said
The Lost Vacuum 2 Lost City,
Yeah.
Lost City sucks.
so
bro.
he said it wasn't that good. Like he said it wasn't that good. Like in the format.
No, it doesn't solve your Drapion.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but-
solve Drapion,
It
but
solves the one prizes, the Regis.
yes,
it solves the Regis.
basically you solve your bad matchup, but you still lose to Drapion. You lose to a good, you lose to a decent player that plays Drapion because he won't use their Drapion till the last 3 prizes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
That's how you're supposed to use Drapion, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah. You're not supposed to like turn 1 use
Yeah,
Drapion.
come on, yeah,
No.
yeah.
You're supposed to like take your
Slowly take your, yeah.
Then after that, the build you find just suddenly Drapion end the game.
Yeah.
I can say that Haoki also played Marnie
Yeah.
and Roxanne as well.
Wow,
in his deck.
okay.
So,
I think it's interesting because he's good
I
against.
think it's good. We are going back to the awkward, like I said, that's all the awkward time where like we have to play. You have to play hand disruption because of X back in the format. Yeah, like last time people play hand disruption. Like before people started playing hand disruption, Urshifu was king.
Yeah, correct.
Because you internal everything, you have all the combo pieces in the hand.
Yeah.
But now with Mani to play, like this, they play Mani, they play Roxanne, it's just to try to stop the one prizer.
Yeah.
Because it's quite insane how fast they hand build up. You see, Greninja gives you 2 cards, Comfy gives you +1, and Chorus gives you +3.
Yes.
So you're seeing like what 10 cards a turn or some nonsense, some ridiculous amount, which is why you have to play. Which is, I think is why one of the reasons why a lot of Singaporeans choose to play Arceus as well, because they know that the Comfy engine is so good that if I play Arceus, if I money them into a dead hand, I can just cheese them out of the win. Yeah, which is not wrong. I feel it's a good call. And Arceus don't mind going first and second. That's what I think.
Yeah, shout out to Brian. I think will help like supply the cards, give the inspiration for Money as well, because he was also Money in the Mew player for since he came out. Jken also played Mew as well. I'm not sure like if his deck had any special attacks.
Is he the
pretty sure he's a lost.
He's a senior player.
Yeah, so I think he didn't play the Lost.
Lost CP.
He didn't play
Rose, is it?
Huh?
Rose Tower.
Rose
Tower,
Tower,
is it?
but he managed to beat the Regis, which is
Yeah,
I mean, Regi is actually an okay matchup if you really know how to play. You just miss your Gen 6.
yeah.
Then he round out with Kai Xiang, who played also played Arceus Tina as well.
Yeah. Arceus
I'm pretty sure this is Arceus Tina, he copied Pikachu. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not the
Oh, okay.
I saw most of them play
Pikachu inside, right? Like, most follow
just
like the
one,
online
like,
stuff.
like follow like the world, you know the world's deck, but they take out the Decidueye and then they just throw Giratina inside.
Yeah.
I think it's okay lah. It's okay as a deck lah. It's just very
You can't use the Tina VSTAR.
yeah, but I don't feel like it's a BO1 deck because of the fact that Arceus
It takes a lot while to enter.
yeah, and Arceus sometimes you just don't draw what you want because there's so many things.
Even with Starburst,
yes.
yes. Yeah.
So like you see, okay, from the results, basically because we are in this BO1 right, Mew is 2 king because if you take a look Mew don't care, you go first or second, you're good.
Yeah, right.
One price, Yongxiang's deck, if you go first or second, doesn't matter. You're good. Kyurem, Palkia, to a certain extent, if you're playing, depending on the matchup, you go first or second, also doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Turn 2, you pop off.
Yeah.
The only deck that I see that a bit, okay, even Arceus Tina, to a certain extent, you go first, go second, it doesn't matter. So like I think we have to adopt this mindset moving forward as we play for us you know,
Like
in
not so
Singapore.
important.
Yes, it's not so like you.
It's not detrimental whether you go first or
Yes,
second.
you cannot choose a deck that like you know if you go second it's very bad for you because like you cannot decide, you cannot control the conflict, but you can control your deck choice.
So 2022 hopefully to like print it out for the mirror.
Cause just to share a bit more, cause sometimes like some things are out of your control, like luck, for example, right? I mean you might how many of us like send a person into 2 cards, he just
Get the card he needs,
you cannot control that, but what you can control is how to not get into that situation where you have to use Roxanne to win. So in other words, play better.
So yeah, just to note that it was a BO1 Swiss tournament, but when they played top card, it was BO3. Winners are all top 8 players got the top 4 players got commemorative plaque, frame thing, but the top 8 players top 8 players got the the regional league frame.
Is that the same one?
The same one by blue,
but
blue.
it's
It's regional
different.
league. Yeah, same design. Okay, I have one question for all of you guys. Why didn't Zoroark like shine this
Actually,
tournament?
I did see a decent number of Zoroark. Like, I did see a decent number.
Okay, like the meta share had a few Zoroarks.
Can we go to top 2?
I played a few. I played
Okay, let's
against.
see what's the highest Zoroark is.
Is it Gabriel?
Yeah, about 13.
Oh, no,
maybe
not
15. Afik, yeah, Afik.
So he's the one that played. He played Zoroark with fire, and he played Radiant Zard. If I'm not wrong.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, this is a very good list.
And he has even as a Victini, which with 2 energy allows
What does
you
a Victini
to with 2 energy allows you to search for your deck for a card, I believe. Yeah, up to 2 cards. Put your hand.
I mean, it's a good one, but it's
Interestingly, he played Tortle as well. And he chose to run 1 second energy. I mean, like
For the
And Elder Gods as well, like something card that you don't really see very common nowadays.
I think the reason for the Elder Gods is as Zoroark play, he doesn't go 2/2, right? So like you know when you V-Star away, like sometimes you have to discard away your boss, so it's like an easy out to your boss instead of digging for the boss. Really like his 3 boss, I think that's the way to go. And basically instead of you know that's what's the name of the stadium, the one that you put now?
Game Drop Ball.
Yeah, instead of Game Drop Ball, he runs Spammer basically because of Zard.
So he will rely more on Gengar.
Yeah, which I think it's okay.
Yeah.
not. I mean, okay, because for me, I think draw board is kind of in a way better because like you. Sometimes your opponent can't bump it. It's actually
You will take damage as well.
The 20
Yeah.
damage actually matters.
Yeah,
quite
on
a
your
bit.
opponent's side.
Yeah, on your opponent's side, which is
I'm surprised he didn't play Moltres.
yeah. Sorry. I think there's no need for motion because this deck is just so fast. Like you just go like two.
I mean, the Moltres is good to trade with like the Mew lah. Quite easy to go after the Jurassic. Like I said, this one I feel.
I mean, Zai also do the same shit.
Or Hugo also played.
Yeah. I played against him in my round 7. Yeah.
So that's like 2
Yeah,
Zoroark.
he played Zoroark with Empoleon, Water Zoroark.
Or Water Zoroark.
So it's like a Melanie charge attack kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
With
two Melanies,
with
yes,
the
two
orange
Melanies,
rule
right.
lah. And the ordinary rock. Yeah, I was
So-
quite
so-
shocked
so-
that he played ordinary rock.
So I feel this is more like really need the Zora to attack kind.
Yeah, this is just pure Zoroark lor.
Because
Ultimate familiar.
Yeah.
yeah, because I feel Zora don't really have a weak point if you think about it.
You don't really like is that you only lose to one prizes.
No, like he attack his attack itself you don't really have a weak point. So it's okay to put him as an attacker, but they don't play those spells, right?
No.
I think
Lots of them never play.
even the
dark
Arceus
stars.
also will be too smart. But LP said he'll play too smart. So
Hugo is playing
Yeah, if
4
I
game
play-
draw board, which is like
Yeah.
Usually
I think
3.
But his is different because he
has to, like-
he cannot rely so much on he don't have really a good secondary attacker.
But
So his game job already.
yeah, I think the draw board is really good.
This one is correct.
is the correct count.
Yeah, because like you see the other one, right? He can use a Zard.
Yeah,
he can use a
correct.
Totten, right? But for this one, he has to use the Zora as a main attacker. So all the damage counter is important.
And the thing about Zoroark is also like you don't really care if you go first or second, as long as you take the first 2 prizes.
did any ready stop 22?
Yes,
one.
Jin Minfern.
Jin
Jin Minfern, yeah.
Reggie.
It's just a good deck.
I think he did one, but he
He did win the town
he
league
did win
next
the town
day.
league.
Yeah, so there was a town league, about 40 plus players, I believe, right? 45 players,
Yeah,
and Jinmin won. So the old school player Jinmin back won with Reggie with the Reggie deck.
Reggie is okay there. I mean, it's pretty good in the meta. Just that like sometimes
It
you
just dies for the low city sometimes.
But
But
sometimes the sequence of cards that you draw off.
it's just I feel it's a one price deck. Plus is like you can just it's self sufficient.
Yeah.
So you don't need a lot of like random things. You just
Yeah,
have to
yes.
your Exodia come out. Then you just
Yeah, but the challenge about the deck is the sequencing. I find that.
sequencing and how do you get the energies into this?
Yes, and how you close the game.
Yeah, I mean like when we tested our wolf deck, like his Reggie's deck, like, I think we were all struggling to like
Yeah, because like I said, like Rahul don't play Pokestop, which I think is
a very key
And for him it's his concept.
Yeah, yeah,
It's because he been too burned by Pokestop already.
But I
many
feel
times.
like you have to quote unquote high roll with the
Reggie need to high roll.
Yeah, with the Pokestop lah.
I mean because like by playing
Hey.
Pokestop,
And Jimmy,
Number 20 is highest ranking Southeast Asian player.
Yeah.
like he played
Our world's third place player.
his deck was good lah. I lost to him.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
I think G played the third Regi guys wrong, which is like kind of smart also as well. Because
Yeah.
the Mew, you know the Mew can
Yeah,
just
the
go the
Mew.
big
No wonder Edmund told me in fact
the boss the Regi with the velocity and then he
Yeah.
So this is what Edmund told me. When he fight Jimmy, like don't go after Reggie. Yeah, this is what he told me. Then I'm like, why? He said, because he said, oh Jimmy might play 3. Then I'm like, what do you mean by might?
Might.
What do you mean by
No,
might?
but
Why he come and tell you
it's
also?
very smart.
I don't know
lah.
also. Did they just tell me that?
No, but it's very smart because like in the Regi versus Mew matchup, Regi is the one that
The Gigas.
uptrade so much. The Gigas is the one that help you uptrade.
So, like this question I was asking, forgot who it was. So against the Regi Gigas matchup, right? Do you always go for Regi Gigas? As in, okay, it's a no shit thing. But then what if you go for like your eyes or their rock? Because most of the time they only play 2 ma. As in the current meta now lah. In the current meta.
Yeah, I mean like basically just to send nonsense into the love zone. Yeah, sorry, I have no idea who's there. Yeah. So second place, do you know?
Okay, let's go into the town leagues.
This
the
cannot
next
time
results.
enough time.
That's
So Jinmin won that tournament we mentioned earlier, and then second was Terry. Third, I'm so sorry, your name is ASKH.
You have no idea.
I
who's
have-
that.
I'm sorry.
And he like choose violence. It's just all capital.
Oh
Yeah.
He just I have no idea.
Fourth we have like,
Fourth, we have our hero, the legend among legends, Edmund.
Cool.
It's me.
Too cool for you.
Too cool for you.
Too cool. Oh yeah. Number fifth, Kenneth. Also went to Worlds this year. Number 6.
WS. Don't know.
What? Which ones?
Yeah, I have no idea who is that.
7 Luke.
Hey, look
Hey.
guy.
Is it Luke guy?
I have no idea.
I assume it is.
Yeah, I assume it is also lah. Yeah.
Then we have
And number 8 we have Cash,
Cash,
rounding
Cash,
up Cash. With
Cash
Ralph
played-
bubbling up.
Cash played. I
Wow.
think Cash played Argon.
Yes, he
Argon.
played Aegon VMAX.
Yeah.
Arceus and Aegon.
Yeah.
Arceus Aegon. Which he felt that he should have played for he said that he should have played for the
Regional system.
instead, and then played his Arceus Pika for the Town League.
But what does Aegon do again? Something like
It's just a very
It's just a
very big.
attacker.
This is a baby. It's like I think HP quite thick also, like 330.
Yeah,
It's just an annoying VMAX lah, like big VMAX that does damage lah.
Because it did like sparingly well in Worlds as well. Which some guy got it there. Max take down for 270 damage, 2 metal, 3 triple colorless.
But it's a lot.
But it also takes 30 damage to itself lah.
See what? One Arceus attack, then one DT hit all.
It's got the one good top is the mill pair lah. But for 330 HP, quite massive and then easy to charge because you play Arceus. After you charge 3, just put 1 DT and wear any for 250. 2 choice block 280, block out any V-Star. That was a good
I'm
card.
sure that they don't want to play Minions.
I mean like okay.
I mean, it's this like
Radiant Zard. Okay, like back to like the meta game. Okay, like Lost Origin meta game. Now we're still at the start, so we don't know.
Yeah.
But to me, like Radiant, why we didn't see a lot of Radiant Zard is because of Lost City lah. Because Radiant, like you cannot just play Radiant Zard as a deck not these days because
Last time they can. Last
Yeah,
time
yeah,
they
because,
just
because they can keep recycling
Yeah,
the Radiant Zard, but
but then
now your
Rod.
Radiant Zard might not be able to survive which is as in your Radiant Zard might just send them to Lost, so then you'll be like okay, I'm out.
Okay,
So
Then
you
yeah.
see in future decks, right, people will start playing Lost City.
They will.
Like in future decks. That's could be.
I think Lost City is a very interesting card. Like I have seen this that tries to play like they are playing Singapore and they themselves play Lost City because it accelerates their own Lost Zone.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
Wait, so Lost City is active only or like
active.
No,
anybody.
It's not get knocked out. Any Pokemon get knocked out. Knocked out. I don't die. Knocked out. Don't die. They don't die.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the Pokemon Center. Okay.
Any Pokemon that knocks out get into the Lost Zone, which is cool. I think like okay, and like we said because this past weekend we also had Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Yokohama, right?
Yeah,
Which
so
also
like
was a
Champion
loss.
League.
Was
Yeah,
also
so-
was a loss zone.
Yeah,
finals.
so the Lost Zone, like the winner was Giratina. Second place was single prizes
Yeah.
also, but it's the Zat version.
Yeah.
The one that like sorry.
Oh, the meme of the Pokemon
Oh
final.
yeah, the one that I was testing it the one with Cameron. You know, just use Cameron, then after that use Saber Eye, then use Zat to close the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Articuno
first-
to charge. The
So
Articuno.
he didn't play Articuno. He played double mana feed though, which is very smart.
When I first saw Pokemon, I thought it was like.
double mana.
Yeah, double
Like,
mana.
I felt that it was
This one
like
is really
yeah,
you
it's
go
really-
halfway,
yeah.
you go all the way.
I thought that it
Double
was
mana feed with like
Okay.
2 rods, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, first I came out, it wasn't a very good attack. First time attack.
Yeah,
then it doesn't do
yeah,
it.
cause yeah, bad.
No, then afterwards I saw Sonic. Then I felt like understand why people started playing Sonic. That was like last week, like before World Regions. Like, I mean, I felt like it was a very underrated card for me, but actually like.
That is an underrated card.
No, I thought it was a very
He
underrated.
attack with no energy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought okay, 110 doesn't do me, so I can heal up. Then the more I think about it, actually, it does set up the numbers. You know,
That's what I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it's because like, I started playing like, and then I looked at your paper. Then after I started playing, no, I started playing on PTCGO, and then I finally began to understand that okay, Tremor is a very powerful card.
That's the reason why he's a 28th place.
Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, and there's a reason why I didn't play Lost Engine, and
I'm sorry, he's a 29th place.
Whoa.
yeah, so I think like, yeah, this is the meta we're going to go into until December.
Yeah.
All you need, right, is to have a Pokemon that heals. Then this deck will very hard to play, right?
Okay.
No attack that heals.
Yeah.
Attack the heals.
Ah.
There's no point in nothing.
I mean, they have like the what's that, the slime dragon, the Mudra. It's like you can prevent some damage here and there. You know, there's something like this kind of deck is good if you see the people are playing everything that cannot heal one.
Yeah.
So you see why Wakey is so good because he's one he can heal.
Yeah.
His meal he hasn't
can heal.
Sure.
That's a
Yeah.
the option.
So he just push one, you hit 110, he move another one, he hit 110, you know boss, he use that one, he heal all, DT hit again.
Did any
Yeah, so-
top 32?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, did any Gudra top 32?
Oh, there is 31 with Nikki.
Yeah, Mickey's
Hey.
season good. Hey,
He's been playing
Mickey.
Gudra all along, bro.
Waiting for your vlog, yeah?
There's a Solar Lunaton at 24th. Wow.
I mean,
And Ice Rider also was Ice Rider.
Yeah.
Ice Rider.
Okay, but the thing I just feel that Solar Lunaton is harder to play in the Lost Zone meta.
yeah, of course.
Like in the Lost City meta, because this deck needs a lot of recurrence.
Yeah.
Like you need a lot of like keep coming back. This one kind. You kena one Lost City, you cannot answer to it. Top is over.
Yeah.
So maybe Scarlet Violet they print the Chaotic Swirl.
Oh, I've been waiting for that for like too long already, way too long.
Yeah.
So shout out to Vincent Quack, he played a very interesting card if you all didn't know. He played Lugia from VV Voltage. The one that does, okay, so Lugia hits 250, but it must have the condition that if your opponent has 4 cards or less, or 4 colors.
4 cards in hand?
Yeah, 4 cards or less in hand.
So your money there attack.
Yes, quite
Oh,
genius, right?
Roxanne,
Yeah, Roxanne attack. And it hits 250 with 4
I remember last time
colors.
got one card that also like that one. You and your opponent hand must be the same.
Oh, that one is not even, we should not even do that lah.
Yeah.
But it's looking quite interesting,
Props to him for
Yeah.
like.
I mean, it's
four energy.
Yeah, 4. You can mirage hit.
Yeah, can you actually so issue?
Yeah.
And then
Just
fix
One
the
pricer
problem.
hit
Then you
250.
yeah.
It's like quite.
Then you belt.
I'm not sure if you play Twin Energy but you just belt the things like 280, lost out so many stuff. And kept people off guard.
Yeah.
Time to look up for it.
Yeah, that's how he beat. I think that's how he beat the Dualdon also.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong.
I think that's what you're doing.
There was like a few. I mean, not a few. Like
One.
maybe like one
I think-
at the top tables. Yeah. Which like I was
There is
unfortunate
the-
enough
yeah.
to face.
Yeah.
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 6-2, it's not bad. It's a good score.
I think he fought a lot of Pokemon. I think he fought a lot.
I feel after looking at this 32, I never go and see the 130 something.
Yes,
player.
yes. But
But
look at
from the
this
top
32,
32, it looks like a very good mix of new players, old players. And
Yep.
I assume there is a lot of juniors and seniors.
Yes, I believe there were about 3
yeah.
If they combine together, I
You
think like
combine
6 or 7, yeah.
6
6
of
or
them,
7, yes.
2 of them top it.
Yeah,
So I think it's a good showing.
It's a very good showing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it also shows that it's a best of 1 format, anything can happen.
Yeah,
correct.
really.
I do agree.
Yeah. You see, it's very evenly spread out. You scroll every 5 to 6 person, right? You will know one person that's like an old player.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but in
Also,
middle,
you think
it's
that's
all
the
new
new
players
players.
or like.
That's making their debut in this tournament, yeah.
Yeah. He played Gudra.
No lah, I'm not sure. The list is
Yeah,
Tina
so-
60.
I feel it's good lah.
Thanks again, Cash. Here. We are actually
Yeah.
using your list so that you compile the Pokestats for us to do this podcast. Thank you so much. You also thanks for like pouring the photos and all for the next day tournaments. I wasn't there the day 2.
So you guys regret your choice?
Wow, this question. I wanted to ask that. I wanted to ask this question, but in a nice way. Like, what deck choice did you all bring, and what do you feel about that deck after that?
You side your P.
Why me?
Because you're the highest position
Because you're the
player.
guy who got double game loss also.
Oh right, you also got double game loss.
So-
is that your? Is that your 2? Oh, you got 3 losses. Okay.
The other one lost to like top deck so it's okay lah. Life, I cannot do anything about it. Okay, so for me, I was actually wanted to play Singapore Prizes.
Yep.
The day before, like a GG come. But then after that, we went supper. I played Dota to 6. Then after that, like
Oh, you played Dota to stay?
Oh, that's what happened.
Guys, he 5-3 because he played Dota, bro.
Yeah, I played Dota 6.
Imagine
so
you
I
didn't
just-
Dota. You think you'll win? You think yourself?
I mean, like,
But if you think really the flip side, if you're a new
Because-
player, maybe if you play Dota until 6, you got chance to 5-3 also.
yeah, so I ended up playing Palkia lah. Like instead of
Palkia.
rather I play straight Palkia with 2 Jammer and 1 money. And here's the annoying part
You
lah.
regret it.
I don't regret my deck choice lah. I think if the only thing I regret is like I should have slept so that I will be more alert, then I can play better.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
We heard it. Okay, it's recorded in this podcast.
He lost because he made himself not 100%.
Yes.
he nerfed himself.
He nerfed himself. Be careful for the next visual league.
I could have played better and I felt like I could have played better. I
If you
wasn't
have
playing
enough
my-
more sleep.
Yeah, because the Durangon game, right? The one that like my first game that went double loss. So I knew that he played Karen because he threw away Karen turn 1.
Yeah.
So like how you supposed to approach the matchup if the opponent plays Karen, right? Is you have to I think it's you cannot take a knockout against them because with Karen they can and the belt and the choice belt on the Dura or the strong and a single strike energy, is it?
Single strike engine,
Yeah,
yes.
then they can take a 1 hit. Yeah, they can 1 hit you off. They can take a 1 hit knockout on your Palkia. So how is supposed to approach the matchup is you have to do it very slowly. You have to snipe. You have to snipe his only if he sets up 2 Duranogon, yeah, fuck lah, basically. But then thankfully for the game he sets up only 1 with Arceus, and I didn't start with Arceus. So like I didn't start with Palkia. So I had to take the long route of playing Greninja, sacrificing prizes, taking Greninja 90-90, set up
But he
KO
can
on
kill
the
that one,
Dura.
right? He can kill.
Yes, he plays shielding, but that's the thing. Because if he heals now after the 90-90, he cannot heal after my pocket hits, which is okay for me. So basically, it's no matter what, I take a 2 hit knockout on the Dura, where he's 2 hitting me also. So I have to force him into a weird trade, and then I rock send him and remove the Dura off the board. Then he has no other draw. Then I take control of the game from there lah. It's a very long route. Yes. So like, for especially this Palkia versus Dura matchup, I mean if it's a best of 3, I'm pretty sure like I could have took the game 1 and then like we run out of time game 2.
But
That's what happened.
The early rounds, right? There are a lot of double game rounds. Then throughout the later.
Yeah, I think a lot of people they still were not adjusted to the 25 minutes. So this is like a good lesson now, I guess.
Okay, so one thing is it's 25 minutes finish.
And there's no plus.
No plus 3.
No plus 3.
Yeah, so what happens, what I understand is that
example, if I'm playing against Nicholas, right? So if Nicholas
I start first,
players,
I
right?
start first.
So if time caught on his turn, I get one turn and then the game ends. But if time caught on my turn, the game straight away ends. I don't even get to end my turn. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So I think
I never get their turn to finish out your turn.
yeah.
Like one turn. You get to finish out that one turn, right? Yes.
Yeah, but
I
I noticed that some people when they time out, you don't even play out. You just like, oh, they like.
Yeah, because they felt like their prizes
No,
were
like, okay, so I think I saw one of these tables, like, this guy, he can take a knockout already. Because he said he was going second.
Okay.
After he saw, like, I said, then you can knock out. Or like, the guy going first, like, so, you can take a knockout, then you win. But time caught, yeah, but you, once the end, then the game match is over.
I mean,
So I think that this whole misunderstanding.
So I feel like it would be good to implement like a plus. I don't know how many turns are X amount.
I mean, like when we were playing, like best of 1 last time, it was plus 30 minutes plus 3.
Yeah. Because the plus 3 turns, like what I was telling Thomas just now, like Thomas was explaining, like it allows the players to end the game. Like to at least reach
end game lah.
Yeah, like you can actually finish the
game. No, but last time was also plus 3 and the last, who have the least price.
Yeah. So you see, like for example, last time best of 3. Now best of 3 is 50 minutes, right? Why don't they just do it to 1 hour? The reason is being the last 10 minutes, they want to give a plus 3.
I mean, like,
to let you round up the 1 hour.
Like,
the 1 hour.
We'll talk about the time soon lah. But
so no, but the thing is what I mean. So when it's 25 minutes, actually you can make the whole round to like a 35 minutes. But you time call at 25, then you give them another 10 minutes to finish the 3 rounds. The plus 3.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. But the thing is, I feel Japan there's like 3,000 plus players.
Yes, correct.
So
it makes
they
sense.
really have to, like what I tell him, like maybe you should do like a double elimination. So you lose 2, get out.
So
but
that's what happened at Yokohama.
Yeah, so because
if you
3,000 players.
Yeah, as long as you reach the 3rd loss, you are automatically dropped.
But we only have 100 plus players.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
We don't need to be so brutal.
So now, since
some people just want to play, you know.
Since we're talking about Japan, like I assume that we're supposed to use the same tournament system as what Japan is using.
I have no idea what tournament system.
Yeah, so we don't have no idea. So I think like let's move on to the main topic.
No. We haven't finished the talking about deck choices.
Sorry.
So sorry for deviating. We're doing deck choices.
So I don't regret my deck choice because I think I just played something that I know lah. Because I never test a lot, so like.
You never test a lot.
Can you stop lying?
As in, I never test
Palkia
against a new player.
As in like
I wasn't playing Palkia like when Lost Origins came out, I never touched Palkia at all.
Then why you play Palkia?
Because I
you play something that you tested.
That you tested before.
Yeah, but then like factoring the fact that I played so many Palkia games
Wolves.
before, yeah, and I like was like really sleepy and like kind of on the autopilot. So yeah, first Palkia is to me like Palkia is a deck that.
Do you think that if you will play Mew,
I would have done better lah? Probably I
that's
don't know.
That's what Evan said too.
Depends lah.
Emma said that
Because
Jeremy played Mew.
No, if he play Mew.
No, but for me, I think if I played Mew, the question would be how many Drapion will I meet? Yeah, if I never meet Drapion, I think then it comes down to my flips also lah. But Mew is such a flippy deck, which is like it's good, but you have to flip at least. Okay, you don't even have to flip 50%. You have to flip 30%.
I mean, luck is a skill.
Yeah,
luck is a skill.
I wouldn't want to leave it to luck. I rather like play something that I'm comfortable with, you know, like, and I really like Inteleon. Yeah, like I said. So if I had the choice to play Inteleon,
so is there Joteons?
no, I only saw.
There were
like
few lah.
Yeah,
few, but not many.
which is why I feel like Japan they rate Palkia Inteleon as still one of the top decks because of this lost box. Lost box. I actually lost box.
Yeah, it's called lost
Comfy
box,
engine now. Okay.
Yeah.
Then like people are not like people don't want to play Jotun because it's a thick card. Yeah, but I feel like
It's not really that much.
yeah, as in okay, you still stop Cameron,
Yeah.
you still stop Greninja, but like you don't stop the Comfies, which is actually the main
thing.
yeah, they can just reach that Saber Eye turn 2, turn 3, then or like they reach their Mirage Gate turn 2, then they reach their Saber Eye turn 3, then like all hell breaks loose.
Saber Eye at turn 3 means it's like your hand must be like
Really godlike, you know.
you
Like,
really moto hand.
No, to be honest,
Yeah.
it's actually damn easy to Saber Eye at turn 3. if you
Got 2 chorus.
yeah. So
to the next
which is
yeah.
why they all play Luminon now, which I think is very
Yeah.
because actually the hard part of that is hitting your first Luminon. Because after you hit the first Luminon, first chorus. Yeah, after you hit the first chorus, it's so much easier to hit for the second chorus.
And the best part about Luminion is that you can Mirage Gate, go in, hit 120, then run back to the back.
Yeah, and it's so good in the mirror as well.
Because you can remove it from the board.
Yes, you remove a board, then you set up the store and then laugh at your opponent. Yeah. So so there's I don't regret my deck choice. I felt Palkia. I was like telling you all, I think Palkia still good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, a few people from our.
If only thing I regret is that I didn't start PFP classes. Like out of 8 rounds, maybe I start like 1 or 2.
I think you regret is never sleep.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean like okay lah. I mean that's on me cause I choose to play Dota. Like I can't blame anyone for that. Yeah.
Next podcast is does Jeremy really love Pokemon or does he love Dota?
Both.
How many release in both?
Actually,
Right?
I just realized some relation to it. Like, I don't think Jeremy really loves Pokemon. I think Emma loves it more than Jeremy. Because like, yeah,
The son kills the father.
Yeah,
but that's a sorry for another.
that's for another
That's a
day.
sorry for another day.
So
So
for Nicholas,
Okay.
You regret your deck choice. Palkia.
I'm a bit mixed bag, yeah. So I was testing Kyurem way before the Kyurem hype was coming on. Like I already felt like this was the perfect replacement for
Ice Rider.
yeah. Because I like taking one hit knockouts on my opponent. So if I can just if I just need more energy, then fine, just get more energy. But during the tournament itself, didn't really face favorable matchups as well. I faced Asia's Pika twice. 1-1 loss. Then I also suffered from like I don't know, I shuffled bad or something like that. I remember I was at 2-2 getting a 3-2 against Xavier. Sorry Xavier, thanks again. So I beat Xavier at round 5 3-2, thinking that okay lah, I think this should be like my third all the way. Game 6, start the game with 2 Palkia in the prize. So I like hard to charge my brain.
This is what I say. Like sometimes you lose because not because you are a bad player, but it's because just things out.
Yeah, correct. Then game 7, I lost the coin flip. Palkia with a double better VIP start, and I'm already like on the foot behind already. So already a bit difficult from there lah. So I immediately lost both games. So I had to win the last game to get finish 4-4. So I finished 59th place. Still got points at least, so I didn't end up empty-handed lah.
So top 64 points.
Yes, because there enough points at top 64.
Actually, that's like okay.
That's 64.
Okay, let's discuss this later.
Yeah, we'll go into that
I've
later.
got opinions about the point system actually.
Okay, we'll go to that
So
later.
the last guy is Danny, whether he regrets his.
Yeah, do you regret your deck choice? You finished in 20.
I
Joined 28.
Yeah.
Okay, so to be honest, I only
what you
regret.
played?
Okay, so
Yeah, the one you played
what you played.
I played a Mew.
Okay.
All
With
my
new V inside.
yeah,
one copy.
all my losses I was.
They call me in.
No, I couldn't find my MV. Like I was like morning. So like my only like but okay, my losses right.
Yeah.
Like so my first loss was to Clive.
Yeah.
I started out with 4 power tablet. I didn't think anything else, so I lose to because he told me. Actually, I set myself up for a dog, but I had to play that else.
You set yourself up.
Don't for a dog.
Actually, like, so basically I put Pumpkaboo, Mew, and Jessic. Yeah,
Pumpkaboo in front.
Pumpkaboo in front.
Because he started from Game
No, I didn't start Pumpkaboo, I started with Mew. Actually, like, because he buffed, then
Basically, you could have drawn more cards.
Yeah,
to
could draw
try to
more
get out of
cards,
the situation, but he didn't do that because he thought it's PO3, but it's PO3.
no, it's not that, because I thought that maybe like if he, because he, Clive, the previous he Dominion for his month, so I thought like he said mistake. So I thought he did get it.
Basically, you think people are dumb, then will
No,
money
no,
his day. Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
just
not dumb lah, it's like, actually, I thought his hand was stuck. And then because he
won't ever money you because
No.
your hand only got 2 cards, bro.
You know that
Or
guy
like,
actually
no,
went
no,
for
my-
those,
no,
right?
Yeah.
no, my hand
Got
was
Like
my hand
imagine,
got
okay,
fixed. No, my hand-
you must put yourself in his shoes. If you see your opponent go like Pumpkaboo, Mew, Genocide attach pass, would you money your opponent? No,
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
That's
because
no.
true lah, but then because he's, I just needed one more turn to also like go off also. As in, my hand was dead lah.
Yeah, what to say.
It's because like I have 4 power table. If I empty all 4 power table, I couldn't like knock out. Then,
Could have still played the game at
yeah,
least.
then my second loss was to Arceus. I lost all 3 to Arceus.
Okay.
Second one was because I didn't draw my Genocide.
Okay, so
I
you're
started.
starting 0-2 already lah.
No, he was at 5-0 goal.
Oh, wait, you got
Oh,
5-0. Undefeated
5-0.
I was 3-1.
3-1 or something.
3-1, then I went to 4-1. Then
Then he
I
went-
lost
yeah.
two. So then,
Okay.
my third one was to another Arceus, but he played like throwback VMAX. And so he couldn't trade. I couldn't
So
trade.
for this event, you Bitcoin crash.
Bitcoin crash. went up and then got then up.
Yeah, see, I wasn't like too confident of like even though I'm like 4 people saw, you're going to like top it. I said no, it's not. Like I don't think so.
I mean, it's true.
As in, like, it's still like 3 more. Hey, there was still like 3 more of them, and I felt that like anything can happen.
But are you smiling inside your heart?
No, I wasn't.
So
smiling.
do you regret like the least?
Okay, I regretted playing. I regretted playing Buffalo. Like I should have played like I should have played like the third loss again. Cause I don't really want to side Buffalo. Like I feel personally. And I went and also run like 3 stadiums.
Your dad don't know scoop up all this one, right?
No super like.
So I still don't play my list.
No, I played at least.
4 stadiums.
No, you just play
3 stadiums with 2 vacuum.
Okay, so like the
I don't play
Buffalo.
Bangkok.
Yeah, you played the horn. You played the horn.
Yeah, I played the one.
So
but I told you the first thing to cut is the horn to have
Yeah.
hand disruption. Or play
Yeah,
the
so I think that was my regret. Like the cause like I think before the tournament, Brian was saying, so how many times you play Star Buffalo? I told him 5 times. Like in the end, really like I started Buffalo 5 times the whole game.
The 8 rounds of BO1,
Yeah,
and you started Pokemon 5 times
Yeah.
out of those 8 rounds,
Yeah.
and yet you still finish
But
with a good score.
Yeah, out of those 5 is $3 to Arthur. Yeah, so it's quite.
It's not bad for him already.
Yeah, I think it's okay lah.
I got an interesting question to ask you. All of us played 4 VIP pass, right?
I know, I didn't play. I played 1.
I played 4.
Okay. So this question is to you. Do you regret playing 4 VIP passes?
No.
Cause you are new, okay,
Yeah.
So I cannot ask that, cause you are new.
Yeah.
Cause you are new,
He knew, he
Basically, how to ask, is it okay to play 3 VM?
No, not 3, like how many times you start VIP pass? All 8 rounds. Like, be honest. Cause for me, right, the entire freaking day, no matter I go first or second, I never started with VIP pass or Irida.
Yeah,
It was so
I can tell you
annoying.
that 5 of my wins, right? I think 3 of them I started with VIP.
So, but the thing is, I feel the reason that VIP pass is sometimes you cannot change is because you don't have ways to find it. So like you don't have
That's true,
Pokestop.
I mean, he plays
Yeah.
Irida.
No, like, you start first. You
I
can't
mean,
use supporter.
okay,
You
yeah.
start. You know that's what I always
That's
see.
true, that's true, yeah.
You if you have no way to find the VIP pass and you don't draw VIP pass and you lose, means either your deck is bad or it's just you sway off.
But
Yeah.
I mean, for me, although I didn't start with VIP pass, but I felt like I could still win games.
Yeah, it's like
win the
you
games,
can technically you
yeah.
can still stand up, but the thing there's 4 deck cards in your deck, right? The moment
Yeah,
you turn
true,
passes,
yeah.
then
No,
you cannot set up.
Yeah,
The
but-
instant you draw VIP
Yeah,
pass.
but that's what I mean by
But it's
like I feel like you have to high roll in this situation because we are playing BO1.
Yeah.
No choice, we have to high
Yeah,
roll.
so if you have the high
because
win,
it's so good.
So all the more you need to pay 4 VIP.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct. That's why I
Because I'm a
agree.
plebeian now,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
feel if you want to play VIP pass, either you play like
Crewbats,
Crewbats, Pokestop, or even the Pikumuku.
Yeah,
to find ways
just
to draw him
yeah.
on your first turn.
Correct.
If not, you're very hard. What?
Yeah,
You
I
like,
agree.
Yeah, I do agree.
yeah. That's why.
Which is, yeah, but I feel like we have like especially in Pokemon because I play so much Pokemon, right? The card is good. If you have it in your hand, it's good. If you don't have it in your hand, then so be it, Yeah, which is why I don't know lah, but I might. I don't know. Have to see the next town league, see whether
Yeah, the next town
I
league.
mean, like,
4 VIP pass.
I mean, like,
The next town league, you know where it is.
Hey, coming soon.
So
Coming soon.
I'm pretty sure like if I can ask like a statistic guys like what's the odds of you having VIP pass in opening hand? Like
I
if
don't
you
know
play
the-
for, like
There's a calculator limit, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think the only difference between 4 and 3 is 9%.
Yeah, that's what I think Clifton told us
yeah,
before.
yeah. The difference between if you play 4 and 3
That's why
is
we went.
9%.
That's why we went to World.
It's either 4 or 1 what.
Yeah. I mean that's why you won't ever play 3. I mean like some people play 3. I don't know the logic behind it. But
I mean,
the
the
It's just
World
no space or.
I went to World's playing 3, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah. You
out of all the rounds I got there were many rounds where I got double better VIP pass. I mean like you just have the skill lah.
Sometimes you
Also
just
have
run
the
hot
skill
lah.
t-shirt lah. So
Yeah, sometimes you just run hot.
I really wanted the card for VIP but but then I think the more I think it's dumb.
You cannot lah.
no, you cannot because you got a way to
Because
use.
so many ways to
Yeah,
use.
No, unless they use it.
Honestly, I
and
wanted
find it,
no,
yeah.
because I was looking for a space for one Drapion also. I wanted to play one Drapion. No, I really wanted to play one Drapion. Because
Okay,
like
I know he just checked back the previous podcast.
He keeps
where
saying Mew with Drapion,
where
Mew
Mew
with
must have
Drapion.
Drapion V.
but then like after talking to Brian and like that like I felt that it's not worth it.
Okay,
It's not worth it.
coming to Drapion, do you think that now because it's top 8 got 3 new, then people will start adding Drapions?
I still
Yeah,
I think will lah. But then
If you have space, why
If
not?
you have space,
yeah,
why
but you
not?
cannot look at Singapore's meta because Singapore.
No, I mean in our
general.
context lah,
I
yeah.
feel
Because in the end, so our tournament only.
Yeah, but like in the next town league, would
Like
you run Drapion?
Our tournaments will just Malaysia, us, and what?
Philippines.
Philippines,
But then it's only between ourselves
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Not like Malaysia.
Like, so in the next town league, will
Malaysians.
you play Drapion?
I will.
If you can charge it up without using the effect. Yes.
Okay, so like Drapion
Yeah.
to a certain extent, right, it's a free win. It's okay, not say a
Not
free
free
win.
win lah.
It's a good, very very good answer to me.
Yeah.
And like let's say like if you are behind, the Drapion can help you come back to even the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the Finch use where your opponent like plays Arceus Inteleon or something and then got 3 epic type Pokemon there, they're like, hey, hey!
Yeah, true lah. But
yeah,
me,
but-
I think Drapion more of like, you have to see your deck or if your deck take a hard loss to Mew, I will definitely play.
Okay, so for-
but if your deck has an okay matchup with Mew, I don't think I will play. Yeah, that's my take.
True.
Depends on it really depends on whether you think you can win Mew without the Drapion or not.
I feel like Regi will play.
No,
With a Totten list, he will play.
Oh, Totten is, I don't know if they have Totten.
Because I see a lot of Regis they play Totten really. So it's not no way. You
No, I think-
left 3 price,
Yeah,
it's Mew in
correct.
front, you
Yeah.
Totten switch the Drapion, you fly there.
I
So-
think
so
even
yeah.
without the Gigas itself, they can actually utilize it.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
close up
like,
the
let's
game.
say like okay, what I was saying is because like, let's say if they knock out your Gigas, right,
Yeah.
your both Gigas, right, then you think that they like you got no outs, but you need the 3 price. The surprise Drapion might be.
Yeah, true lah.
So I think
Anyway, it's BO1. That's what
Yeah,
they cannot.
you can't predict it.
Which is
Even
why
if you learn it the first
I
time.
think it's very interesting like how we moving forward. Right?
How we look into the game
how
now,
we
yeah.
look at the game and how we look into deck building. Especially because it's BO1, there are some.
And we cannot really like go and see American deck
Yes,
lists.
yes.
Yeah,
There are some,
yeah.
there are
Doesn't
some,
apply.
fact-
Okay,
there are
that's
some
a reference.
factors.
Okay, that's a
Yeah, yeah.
reference.
There are some factors we have to consider lah when coming to building decks and deck choices now, especially now.
Like now we are more akin to like Taiwan deck lists.
Taiwan deck losers, Japan.
Yeah, like it's very weird because
Yeah, yeah.
all along we've been checking limitless.
Yeah.
But now checking limitless
Now
actually.
you know whole
No,
news.
but
Yeah, the whole news.
No, but to be
Correct.
fair, the play limiters are also BO1. Most of the online tournaments.
Okay,
Yeah,
but the
true lah.
setting of
Yeah, but then it's different
is so
because
different.
Yeah, because they are like still in
I
the
mean,
mindset
okay,
of
yeah,
BO3
and to be
mindset.
fair,
And
they
some
are-
of that is open deck
And
lists.
it's not even 35
so that
minutes.
kind of thing.
It's not even 35
Yeah.
minutes. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the main topic of today. What did we think
Okay, so
of the regional league / town league that
This
happened?
guy apparently has 20 minutes of
So,
Yes,
so,
yes,
so,
yes.
so firstly, like we.
Okay, here we go.
So firstly,
Yes.
we didn't play like 4 hours of Pokemon. We played close to 9 hours.
I mean, we did
Close
play
to that.
Pokemon for 4 hours.
Yeah.
The remaining 5 hours
So,
got
so like,
played
imagine
lah.
like sitting at like North Point there like for 9 hours. Like, and out of the 9 hours, like we spent like maybe less than half playing Pokemon. I think it's a waste of like I feel that the TO doesn't value.
Okay, so for one thing, I'm not there.
Mm-mm.
So from my point of view, I want to ask why is there such a long waiting time?
Okay, so like they apparently right the tournament system they're not okay. So like the more I think about it, it's quite absurd lah. So they were supposed to use the Japan's tournament system or supposed to use a new tournament system.
Okay,
Somehow they couldn't get it working.
okay.
So they use the old system,
TCG Meister.
Yeah. Then the old system,
Okay.
like apparently they need to manually key in the pairings.
Every round.
Yes, very key pairings.
That's like 130 plus players.
But that's about like 62 tables only. I think it's about 60.
But the thing is, you key pairing, you got a pairing, then you key who win. Shouldn't they just automatically show you who fight who
Okay,
next?
so from what I heard, right, is they key in the pairings 3 times.
Meister, is it?
Huh?
Is it Meister?
It is.
So from my understanding is that I heard they have to key in the pairings 3 times.
Yeah. So I ask you a question. So why is if this is so hard, why can't they just use like a challenge or something?
Okay, so why is that they said that they cannot TPCI don't approve.
TPC though.
It's a TPC don't approve.
They approve this instead.
Yeah.
But this is not even their program.
Okay, so I really don't know, but I felt that like to me also honestly as I felt that as a TO, right, like if you know that your tournament system sucks, right, and you need to follow that exact system that the TPC or whatever organization gives you, right, and the system doesn't work, right, what you should do, right, is you should just use another system. Then over the week they just slowly key in the pairing.
Okay.
Is it manual key in the pairing?
Okay, for me, I think maybe what they should have done is they should do a dry run.
No, I think dry runs to be hard because you have to key
No,
after
because
you need to get the
I
number.
mean like before the tournament and everything, right? Before like they even tried to.
Why they never account this
why
issue
they,
in the region?
yeah,
In the town leagues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't make sense, man.
Because Town League they
Do they also manually key?
yes, but then for Town League, right, they didn't have paper. They didn't have paper slips.
Paper results.
So basically,
Oh,
we
match
just
slips,
yeah.
match
So we
slips.
just
Oh, is it match slips? The guy-
okay. So basically, Town League we just go TO, I win. Then they just okay can. But
Okay.
for Town League, right, I'm not even joking with you. Right. Let's say like they have to key in the pairings right 3 times.
Huh? For this
Like, so they double check 3 times. like so imagine okay, let's say A T, then another person will see it again, then make sure correct. So they'll slowly look through, they have to slowly look through. So yeah, it's quite ridiculous. I felt that maybe what I suspect, I really highly suspect, I'm 75% confident that they didn't, like once they get the pairing, they didn't key in. They wait for every result tips to be in, then key. Which is like, it's
But then this allegedly lah.
this is what I feel like. I feel like
So they want to consolidate everything, key in,
then sometimes
then
through
scan
again.
11B, then go canteen.
Yeah, correct.
So okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So this is a very military way of doing.
No, it's
Sorry,
not. It's not even military. Like military, sometimes you.
So it's like hey
By the
guys,
book,
all gather here. Then you go there, brother.
Actually, he makes sense military because like military also like.
Yeah, like hey, you go there wait, then you go here wait.
Like you
Not-
do this, then you wait 30 minutes.
Not everything right. It's not everything is rushed to wait right?
Yeah.
Especially in an event where there's like 100 plus players.
And
I feel like consistency and like doing things with a head start right is always better than waiting.
And there are also like you must understand that there's no junior and seniors. Like I can't like they have to play A rounds usually, but yet like you still don't want to like hurry up. Right? Then like imagine that like as a senior or junior, right? Like, okay, I'm top, so them who top A lah, but then like it's quite tiring lah. Cause like okay, after the first 3 rounds, right, like you don't feel tired because you're talking to your friends and everything. Then after the 4 rounds, like you realize that you're out of things to talk about. It's like you just it's like no really it's like
Running out of friends.
No, it's like you
I
don't.
can suggest someone to you. Sure.
No,
sure.
it's like the amount of group of friends I. After the first 3 rounds, we talk about something like different. Then after the 4th round, we just started bitching about the TO. Cause like
Okay, but
As in,
so
like-
so your main point is they anyhow run the.
no, it's not the anyhow one.
Okay,
It's
as in
the-
like the system.
They could have been run better.
Yeah, they could have used another program.
yeah, and like
the
why
pairings in
yeah,
another
and the fact
way.
is the players have to come 10:30.
Yeah.
That's how the players come. So imagine that like most players right, they actually we at Northwest City for about 10 to 12 hours. Like that's a possibility lah. And
Okay.
like even especially for the judges, they arrive early like 8 o'clock.
The judge did right
Yeah,
earlier, yes.
and you know that the judges were also complaining. Like imagine your own staff like not happy with the
Okay,
event.
but you have to understand this is the first time.
Yeah.
This is the first time they run
a major event.
Yeah, pick like 100 plus players. So maybe
In the new system,
Maybe in their mind, right? That's why I say maybe like what could have been done better is maybe they could have just
Dry-
test
dry-
the system. You know?
dry run,
just
put like
dry
10
run like put like 100 player, 1 to 100, then you press, then you see whether it works.
ABC,
Yeah, if it
and-
works, then good lah. But if
Yeah.
it doesn't work, then maybe then and then when they did the dry run, they could have come up with a better
And
solution.
like I think the thing
Right.
like annoys me was like as I think I was like round 4 right, then like we were all waiting for parents. Like I think it was like 20 minutes already. Then like I see the TO stuff, they're all just laughing all the time. I think like hey come on it's up. Like, to
No,
me,
but sometimes it's
as in-
maybe like
Maybe
you know,
they are
if
stressed
they
themselves.
they
Yeah,
can't
maybe
keep
they're
up,
stressed,
ah.
yeah,
but,
that's
but
what
I feel that
themselves.
you shouldn't like you should do things more seriously. Like as
I mean, I'm not going to
like
put
as in,
it
cause
in a-
like to me as a consumer I feel that no as in,
Okay, but wait, you must understand.
Like the judges themselves are not being paid for the
Yeah, so
and
you
number
don't
two,
know,
like,
I'm talking about the deal,
you never paid the entry fee to play this, so they give you
Yeah.
to
so
play temporarily.
yeah this is it. I'll better pay entry and for them to do better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll-
like, okay. A lot of us also like don't mind paying like maybe $10. You know,
Yeah.
we get 1 pack, then we go there play,
Yeah,
we have a good time.
yeah,
Yeah,
and-
I'm sure a lot of us are there, but you have to understand from their point of view also. You cannot always just keep complaining, bitchy, say, "Wow, the TO sucks, this sucks, the system
No.
sucks." Like you see, like we also always bitch about like, why BO1 sucks, but then now we suck up and then we just play or we try to adapt.
Yeah, so you're trying to tell me that like so they tell us that the tournament will end by 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so you're telling me
that's
that-
the projected timing if we play 25 minutes per round, right? If we start at 1, probably at around
So when
7.
come on next time.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but okay, truth to be told, of course a lot of things can be done better, like especially the pairing. I mean we are all
Okay,
on
I
the
mean-
same boat on this.
No, as in the
I think
the pairing has no issue. Like the
no, as in like the time taken to post pairings and the time taken
I think it's
to
maybe the
force
system,
rounds out,
yeah,
The
Yeah.
system itself is maybe hard to use.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
the
like
system
this
is
is like
different.
like we said, maybe it's the system we don't know ma.
Yeah.
This kind of back end thing we as
Because
players,
you all
we
just
won't
sit
know
at the
ma.
table
We just
playing
sit there play that.
Yeah.
For us
you
it's
not
like
really got a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
no, yeah, I know.
Maybe a lot of things
Yeah, I know.
not even to-
But the thing is that like, I do not believe that like, a tournament system, right?
Yeah.
like can be run so slow.
Yeah, maybe like I said, it's their first time ever. It's still like new, you know, like or maybe I click wrong, or like maybe like I pair here, then actually I see. Because you mentioned this division, like I pair round five already. Then suddenly the round 4 person come tell me, hey, actually the last round the result wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then the guy like panic.
yeah, that's why maybe there's a lot of podcasts that behind the scenes that we don't know, right? So they
They
cannot
don't
just
think.
always push all the blame on
No,
the
okay,
TO.
so I just tell you one thing. Match split will eliminate wrong
Okay, yeah. Okay, but the funny thing about this.
So I think
so
I think
one
it's
more.
concern is that what if the person behind the computer key wrongly?
No, one more like opinion I have about the regionals is the match tip is freaking confusing. This one that the new one.
How is it?
Okay.
Too late.
So basically-
Take to drop.
No.
I
So
will try
that's
to
the
draw
old one,
for you,
right?
okay?
Yeah.
So first there's player 1 and player 2, say A and B, okay?
Yeah.
Then there's a space on the left right side for you to tick who win.
Yeah.
And then there's some other like boxes on the side which have no meaning.
Yeah.
It's
Then-
to drop.
No, it's not.
The drop box is
Drop
below.
is the most
Yeah.
below on the
Okay,
side.
and then like you.
Then under the thing there got the sign, right? A sign for player 1 and player 2. So you might accidentally tick the wrong person or sign the wrong name onto the wrong thing.
Then,
So I think maybe because okay,
then
then
people
again-
confused with what. So they.
Yeah.
So okay, I know this is what I heard. There was a pairing issue. So what
Taking the
happened was.
picture. and show
So
you.
what happened was they said that circle is lose, tick is win. Some
Huh?
people tick is win. Yeah, you circle. Then
No circle, you only tick only ma. Winner tick only ma.
No, the decision loser must circle.
Huh?
What? You want me one?
No,
I think over the other side.
I never circle lah, by the way. I just tick only.
Yeah,
Winner, I just tick.
I don't even think. I lose really high. I just sign on the player. Then I just like do whatever you want to do.
So okay. Then like I said, okay, it's new. We are not used to this
we're
new
not
stuff.
used to
No, it's not
So
about using.
maybe
It's about
further
having.
down- okay, further
It's about
down
having
the-
common sense as a TO.
Singapore got Rise before.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. No,
Okay,
that's
so
the thing.
let me ask you a question.
So
You
last
want
time-
SP before?
Okay, wait.
No. So how long did it take for you to do a pairing? The key
Yes.
pairing.
Okay, wait. No, let me say something.
They
First.
all come
The
out,
max,
yeah.
the max tip, right? Okay, we are all damn used to the TPCI one. Which is damn two box. You tick, you sign, you get out. You get out.
Easy.
This one, a lot of space, a lot of tick, a lot
Lot
of
of
sign.
nonsense,
Yeah.
like useless
so
box.
confusing.
But also, it could also be that because of this
This
system,
system.
they don't want to, they
Yes,
don't
they-
intend to use.
yeah.
They are forced to use
Yes,
the.
correct. So we have to be understanding.
Yeah,
this
we can
time.
look forward again. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned that they have a new system coming
Yeah.
up. Maybe we can look forward
As
to
long
that.
we are moving forward, is progress. As long we don't regress, it's okay. I feel like we are moving progress.
So we
Okay, no. To be
Okay.
honest, I think Pokemon in Singapore now is we are progressing.
For me, I feel like we are starting again from the beginning lah.
Yeah.
As a scene, I feel like we are moving forward.
Okay,
But
I'm not being critical. I'm just trying to say that like it's about like time wastage. Like,
okay, but you think about it, like you flashback to like
Okay, so
2-3 years.
so,
Okay.
so do you
Let's
think it
all
makes
here.
sense? Right? So do you think it makes sense right, for me to watch more Dota than I play Pokemon on the Saturday? Do you think it makes sense?
No
Like I play
choice
the-
what? Then what you want to do? You
Okay,
want to
let me explain to you.
Let's all hear
Okay.
from a
TO
actual TO's
Okay, let me explain to you
That's
why.
why he's here.
Let me explain to you why. The person that runs the event never hosts event weekly.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't run event often. Then the person, maybe the head, he passed to the second in command to do. The second in command maybe never even play card also. He just happened to work MX off
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the
all
person,
all assumptions.
nobody can help the head because nobody is equipped to help the head. So the head has to do the decision himself. But the head himself don't play events enough or never host event enough to know the small things like league cup, league challenge, all this kind of issue. You tell me, hey Thomas, I key wrongly, then oh never mind, I just roll back, then tell people repair. Nothing. But for them, maybe it's a big thing because they're like, oh repair. Then they kanchong then they're like, oh they're angry. First thing is attitude, very simple. As a TO, one thing need to learn, don't care about the player.
Okay, oh, this is
First
good
thing,
advice.
first thing to learn only. The player angry, tell them, okay, you drop, you get out. Because first thing is you complain more, the next round cannot start, everybody go play.
But there's also a reasonable amount of time. Like
There is a reason why. Okay, so for
okay,
example,
so you're trying to tell me is like let's say I waited like 30 minutes for you for the next
okay,
round.
the thing is, for me, as a TO, if I screw up, I only accept myself to screw up for the first 3 rounds.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So the first 3 rounds, maybe I don't know. Then you tell me by the 4th round, you still do the same thing, which you're an idiot.
I do agree with you. Like
So
okay,
unless the whole thing, okay, how they explain to me, and you're there also. So they said they have to key the pairing 3 times. They have to do SOP all these things. So I feel maybe it's the head, he's scared because these people are new.
Yeah.
So maybe down the road, second regionals, like for example, the person that's keying the thing, he/she, I don't know it's who, is more used to it already. They don't need to check. Then all they do is key 1 time, let the TOC, okay, can go. So I feel it's like that. Last time I run the SBE, you asked me how long it was. For the round, it was 50 minutes. So usually it will be 1 hour. So when 1 hour, by that time, people give me the slip, I key, then I throw one side, key and throw one side. So by the time the end, like this guy play very long lah. So like at the
because there's going to be some clown who play a
yeah, at the 60th minute, we'll have one guy and the judge there stand down there.
Yeah.
So that 2 person do, so that will be the last 2 pairing. Then I key finish. There's no PO to double check me. I do it myself. I send the pairing. After I send the pairing, I don't start the match first. So I start the pairing. I say, okay, send pairing. Now got any issue, you all come and find me before I start the round. You all can go sit down first.
Yeah.
I don't start first. I don't start the round. So after that, they go, oh, hey, my one wrong, my last round wrong. Okay, never mind. Do wrong, can't prepare. How can you every round got like 6 people pair wrong? Cannot be one. So like maybe one person.
I mean, if you have 6 people pair wrong every round, I think
it's that maybe okay, but then maybe the person take wrong, like you say, like the box or what. Okay, whatever. Then you do. So all you need to do is to have less problem to fix.
Yes.
Then wait to take a big chunk of thing to do at one time where everybody is waiting for you.
Then do you think that it's reasonable to ask players to come like 2.5 hours before the event?
Really, this is totally up to the TO.
But because I feel that like checking every decks right is
okay. So
it doesn't make sense. Like okay, like Young candlestick I don't think you never use Arcana, you don't know one ma. Then I say Arcana is probably a new old software that they are using
It's a new software by the way.
It's like in the past not like how new like this year new.
No lah, it's been
like XY
COVID era.
No lah.
Before COVID lah.
So
No,
like,
but okay, but for them to use that, you have to pay.
First
money, yeah.
First thing first, then the TBCI.
Yes,
yeah,
and
okay.
that's TBCI and
So
TBCI also
so
different.
like this is my perspective. But I feel that you don't need to deck check everyone in the event.
Yeah, so people like you can cheat.
No, wrong. Okay, so like let me put this picture. Okay, you want to deck check right? Can, but you deck check right? Like so. Let me give you an example.
Oh, okay,
no, let me give you an example. So you have a 32
You're
man.
gonna say something stupid.
No,
For sure.
Let's
No,
say
but okay, I just
let's
tell you,
say-
you say
No,
something
no,
that's
no.
gonna contradict. That's
No,
not what you just said.
so-
like in between rounds, you wait very long, right? So if you ask the TO to check in between rounds, then it's also long, what?
No, it's okay. Then you just give them extra time. No, just give them extra time.
But they already waiting so long.
Everybody
already,
have to
what?
wait also, what? Right? Correct.
No, but it's like
So you're not making sense,
No,
Danny. So
no, okay,
prepare
so-
you for saying something stupid.
no, as in
Okay, you say first.
Okay.
okay,
so very safe, yeah.
so what you can do is let's say example 32 man event, right? You always want to check 1/3 of the decks.
Okay,
One third of the decks
okay.
every round.
Okay.
So by doing that, right, after by a certain number of rounds, right, you will check every deck already.
Okay. But then it's the same, if
No,
every
no,
Lebih,
No.
you see, let me explain to you. What he's trying to say, which is very badly trying to tell you, right,
Explain.
is the person that's killing the score is doing nothing in between the round when nothing.
correct. Then we want the person to check the deck, right?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, if the players are playing, how are you gonna take the deck and check?
Okay,
Let's
so
stop- let's stop-
that was the worlds, what? The
let's stop-
worlds.
let's stop there.
That's the random deck check.
Yeah, it's a
right?
random check.
Okay, well,
So
okay.
the purpose of a random deck check is so that to prevent people from cheating.
I
Yeah,
know.
and by having random deck check, right, you also like
You mean that event has no random deck checks?
no random deck check. So once
So
everyone
they
check, right,
they check
Everybody's
Yeah.
Then
deck.
they take your deck.
no,
No,
definitely
you don't even take your deck.
You just
You
back.
back your deck.
Yeah, you back.
So wait. So you register with the list.
Okay, so example, you are the judge, right? Then I come to play, right? So I come, I pass you my deck list, I pass you my deck. Then you start checking my deck. Check, then you say, okay. Then you check the ski, check. Okay. Then pass back to me.
Yeah.
Then tell me, okay, your deck passed. You can go there to scan
okay,
the
so
QR code
To confirm your
Yeah.
attendance in the
Okay, so
tournament.
let me ask you a question.
in between if you swap cards, right? Or whatever, yeah.
I think
So
I mean
so after you scan the thing, don't even scan. You after the just say okay, you take one card, you put in, right? For the whole day, nobody's gonna catch you.
I mean, I don't know whether
No,
they
so I
let
just-
them check or not lah.
I mean,
because
this-
I didn't got
I-
the check.
Unless people just call.
unless people
Yeah.
judge call. But then like it's unlikely for you to judge call because
But how do I know the guy's
yeah,
there?
Yeah.
So I can't just call
So
you.
lah. So
So
there's
this
a lot
why
of things that can.
no, so
be
it's like for
done
best
lah.
of all you should do something like this because it prevents people from swapping cards.
Okay.
It prevents people from
I feel a random deck check is needed.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Especially
I feel the start to check everybody deck, that one also kind of makes sense lah.
no, it's
No,
not.
To ensure that, because for some people, like, you know, like, example, if I haven't been playing for very long, then I thought this card is legal or whatever.
let me tell you.
Yeah, so if
how
you
long
play
is it
against someone who plays illegal card, right, and you do not know it, right, and you don't know it, right, then you
Okay,
deserve to lose.
let me explain to you how it works. Okay, ITO, Nicholas say judge. I sit down here. Come, you take your paper. I don't want to touch your deck. You take your paper, collect, pay money, don't pay money, get out. Take paper, get out. Take paper, get out.
Yeah.
When I take the paper, I'm talking to you, right? I pass the list to the judge.
Yeah.
The judge will check for illegal cards.
And they make sure that your deck
And
your deck
it's
count is
60,
60.
See, then that's what agent does last time.
Yeah.
So you will count, let's say your counts. That's how last time he caught someone right, Regi's up and Travis up.
Yeah,
Be in the list because
Yeah.
that is the first layer that you have to check
correct.
the person whether got
Yeah,
illegal that
correct,
list.
correct.
Check already. Okay, so everybody sit down already. First round don't need to check because no point. The guy want to cheat or what? Just let him cheat because he's not gonna.
Yeah,
win.
if the bottom paper table should just cheat.
Yeah, that's like you know what? Not like just cheat, but it's just like it's not detrimental.
Yeah, it's not detrimental.
So the first round, so but after that, why? Because the first round maybe the deck list we're still going through going through. So first round you just let them play first. Then the first round the TO and the judge will the judge will go and do his work. Then the TO will continue.
Okay, but to be fair, for this event, they needed more judges to walk about to make sure.
So the head judge will go. So the person kicking as well cannot be I sit down 2 minutes. Hey bro, I finished my match already.
Yeah.
Cannot be what? It will be like a 25 minute, like 20 minutes at least. Then you sit down there, then you can slowly take your time and check. Check already, then you say, oh okay, then you take out all these people. Then you say, hey judge, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, round 2 at the start, the judge will go and talk to the person.
Like,
okay, so you got
yeah.
this one. Okay, so first round maybe I give you a I don't know like a warning or something, change cards or whatever.
So energy card.
Yeah, so you do that thing. Sucks to be the first round opponent, it's too bad for you. Because why? It ensures the running of the event will be smooth. There's no intervals of people waiting doing nothing.
Yeah, correct.
So that's why last time you come EXT play League Cup. There isn't. After every round end, unless the people key round, immediately it starts the second round.
Yeah.
It's hard work for the TO and the judge first.
Like I feel that the waiting time between rounds should be no less than 20 minutes.
Yeah. It shouldn't be like because you keep
Okay, 20 minutes because I said there's a check. The time for the check, you give.
no. So for example, you're playing. So play then for example, your table cannot reserve that check, right?
Pull you aside.
You will give you like an extra 30 minutes to play or whatever.
How much time the
check will okay. You have your then you will not tell you your timer also. You just you start now. You walk away. You will give additional timer. Then you will tell the TO, okay, this guy got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how it's run.
Yeah.
I run like 2 SPs, run like countless League Cups. It's like that. So it's not say, hey, no, now we change to TPC. Everything have to be different. If the thing works, it works.
Yeah.
You know? So by doing it head on, like you just like keep saying like no, it should be done like that. It should be done like that.
And you think about it,
Yeah.
let's say you do this system, right? And you start at 10:30, right? The tournament will end before like 4.
Yeah lah, no, but I understand. But why you still? But why are you so angry? That I don't understand why you so angry.
No, it's
like
like-
I mean, all of us are angry. Okay,
so,
the thing run very long.
I just want to
right?
know. I never been to any. Okay, I probably would go, but it's like the Town League all these right.
Good experience one lah.
Also is check.
Okay,
Check all
Okay,
the.
okay, I've never been to a town league myself, so
Yeah,
you guys
so-
sound
so-
big sound.
They check
Yeah,
before
so-
you register.
So they do. Then it's just like, 40 people.
Yeah,
easy, easy go.
yeah, correct.
But
But
once
this
you 100,
yeah,
must change.
exactly.
Something must change. But maybe now, maybe like when the Microsoft team go back, then they will just maybe they will have a meeting, see how to fix the thing.
They're also getting player reviews as well. They're asking players to like give
Yeah.
like their,
if my event is run this way, I probably won't ask lah.
Mm.
Don't ask lah.
No, someone on the.
So you have any
Yeah, so don't I won't ask lah because it's like if my event only got 4 people, I take photograph like that, like a bit sad lah.
Yeah.
You like a bit sad, then you like, oh guys, 4 people playing cards. Then you don't do this kind of thing lah. You know you did something. Okay, if only way right, I feel is they feel they did nothing wrong. They think everything was run to the maximum best. Then they will go and ask for opinions. Because I feel like you ask like that okay, now you go and scold him he already know he's going to do wrong already. You think he will reply you, man?
Yeah, exactly.
He won't tell you like, confirm they say it's not one lah. Right now. This is just human nature.
People like Danny.
Yeah.
No,
So do you
yeah.
live a
No, I didn't.
why? You should
Why? Yeah,
Why?
because you got so much. Yeah,
Okay,
you're so
like,
angry,
okay,
right?
no,
You should
okay,
go.
I feel that the core value of a tournament is that.
Core
Core value
Yes, yes, yes. The
Okay,
core
okay.
principle is that you have to always value players' time over anything. Like,
Okay.
you don't want to waste your time. And like,
Yeah, I understand. Which is why now
like you see, like,
giving
you
feedback.
know that Saturday, right? Like, wow, my wife waiting for my girlfriend. Oh, what time is it? Oh, 7 on.
Yeah, I mean, okay, correct. Like I understand why you feel like
Yeah.
we are wasting our time because like in between we wait so long, doing nothing. I stare at you, you stare at me. The boss very shag already, that kind of thing, right? I understand, but then you have to understand that like we said, it's the first big one. If the next one is still like that, then of course
then
all the more you should just go and like scold them or
So like,
whatever.
I think on the
so like, you know
on a
the
positive
okay,
note,
so the
the
town league,
last-
the town league, right?
Yeah.
Sunday was filled to the brim.
Yeah.
I think it was like one form, the max capacity of town league. Then you know how many people turned out in the town league? Like less than about 1/3.
Yeah, so 45.
45. Yeah, it's quite bad lah.
But I felt like I don't know if it's just me lah. Okay, by round 6 I think it was around 7 something, right? And then but round 6, 7, 8 was like
Yes, correct.
very
The-
fast.
the last few
3
rounds
rounds
was okay,
was
was
very
very
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
felt
like in between, so maybe like they were still learning, like I said,
Yeah.
It's just an adjusting period.
Yeah, so I realized that by round 7 to round 8 was very
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
because
you cannot-
the 7 was already
correct,
a bit
correct.
shorter, and then 7 to 8 like
you cannot expect them to be like the first time when they do them everything was you see
So,
what.
right, I
A bit-
mean,
a bit
the
impossible.
only reason I feel there's a reason that might be like this is because the person that keys in the thing or whatever didn't make an effort to go to the town league to host also. So if imagine the person is more used to the system, when he runs this event, they should be fine.
Yeah.
Like you know the in and out of the program. So probably the person that go there, he just every weekend, oh no lah, just let the other people run out. I don't even judge. Then he just let the person do. Then the person that touch the computer and do that thing must go and try. That is where your trial run is. You start small.
Yeah.
You start small, or they should not when 130 plus people come. I don't know. I don't know. Then you like.
I feel that if you buy a 100 event, like there should be no friends. Like,
But you must understand it's people's first time.
So
Danny, I play with you Pokemon first time, you win me, man.
no, it's
You win me.
So that's what I mean already. It's like the person, maybe the person that he or running the system should go and do more of the small events.
Yeah, maybe it's really their
Okay,
first time.
calm down on the
okay,
small
because
events.
like it also affects like the players also. Like I feel that it does affect the players. Like imagine like you pay 25, then win the game 25. Like it's supposed to be momentum. Like honestly, it feels like
Yeah.
you're
Okay,
momentum.
so-
like imagine I'm on the win streak. Oh, then it's like now pause. Then that's all. Then like suddenly you just distracted. Then like then,
I told Nick before he go to play the regionals, I already say already. It's sure got something will happen one. It's like because I know it that much.
Yeah.
Because confirm 100%. Okay, a person never do before. He managed to do it the first time. It's pure luck.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like Clive. He go worse. He goes top 4. It's pure luck. You never you go before mah? Right or not? I have to say truth lah. It's maybe pure luck lah. It's
True.
Yeah, like
Luck and skill.
yeah, it's
Like
so
skill, yeah,
it's
there's
like,
some skill involved.
for the playing one is skill.
Yeah.
Acting where got skill one.
Okay.
So what I mean, if you were to run a big event, imagine, okay, I heard there was this One Piece event at Kathleen Dance. Dude, there's 500 players in the tournament.
500
Yeah.
players.
So imagine the person run the event the first time, there's 500 players running.
Oh.
Can you imagine how the person run? And that person weekly run an 8-man event or something like that. Then he will just, he just,
but at
you
least he
scroll
knows-
the thing also like on the die.
but he knows how he's familiar with the system.
Yeah.
He's familiar with the system.
So what I mean, maybe the person that was hired or was there to do the thing, not really familiar. So you shouldn't use a newbie to do it. You should go and find someone that always go and do it.
Like the newbie should at least shadow you. Like
The newbie is just the assistant, no?
yeah, they should just shadow you.
The one that go buy coffee for you. The one that go and help out the judges.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you don't throw the straight person just I feel like when I see once you got a big event, I always feel the reason being is overconfidence. If you think the thing is too easy to do, you'll confirm screw up. That's why I always do something. I always check first, do one more time first before I really even go and do the thing. Everything that I do, I always check first. I wouldn't go and like, I can one lah, easy ah. You go there, die, your fault. No use already.
Yeah.
Because the thing already
It should happen already. You don't that, your fault. You judge ah, wow, you're stupid ah, wouldn't help me. Wow. Or they just don't care. Acting like that is a front while they are quivering inside. Don't. For me, is if you are go there and say, you so good, can you run? Yes, I can. Yeah. But the thing is, it's not really that hard. If you really tell me like my winning event, I just use the stupid iPad. I just use the MTG Arena thing that's free online.
Yeah.
The person can just key himself. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
But if you done that one, like
Need to use,
made a good
difficult
point.
software.
He said like, should you use the easier software? Do finish already. Then the person that's supposed to shadow you right on the Monday, go and key the thing in. Then you just send to the TPC. Well, TPC really say, I really need the pairing by this time. They also don't really care.
Somewhat like okay, to be fair, today Japan Monday is a public holiday.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's a work.
No lah, it's okay one. TPC they will understand.
Yeah.
Like TPC also last time we send the
said
thing.
last time,
We send the thing. So got one time is also I forget is the code or something sent wrongly. Agent tell me, okay, you just send me the standing on the pairing.
They do.
He will do it manually on his side. Can be done. It's just first sometimes if you are overconfident when you run an event, this is what will happen.
Yes.
You think everything will just go according to plan. Then a random Roxanne path you die.
Correct. Random.
Yeah, that's like this is
That's how.
That's a good analogy.
yeah,
That's a great
that's what I
analogy.
explain to you. In a player point of view is to prevent myself being Roxanne path, I'm the Bibarel.
Yeah.
You understand? So there isn't the Bibarel on the team. On the bench, there wasn't Bibarel. There was random attackers flying everywhere. Yeah, right. Then kena Roxanne path. Then the Italo sitting there.
Yeah.
Shake tap the laptop. Die oh, no choice one. Then he's like that.
Yeah.
But you see, by the second time, even Liao B plays Bibarel in his deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fight.
So maybe
That's true.
the next regional, you see like down the road you also got try play or Palkia play Bibarel inside, right?
Yeah.
Even he hates Bibarel, he also play Bibarel. So maybe the next regional will be better.
Yeah. We're looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
I mean, hopefully it'll be better.
Yeah.
But until then, we
Definitely will be. How can you run 5 trash regionals?
It's hard.
It's hard, man.
It's hard.
It's a skill. It's like I tell you, being 0-5 at the event is a skill.
Correct, correct.
It's a
It's a
skill.
lot of tenacity. It's a lot of tenacity. A lot of
Tenacity
Speaking of
and
experience, right?
tenacity of 0-5 in a 5 Swiss event, and you don't even hit the buy. You lose all. It's like that.
That's true,
You're
that's
telling
true,
me
that's
if Singapore were to run a 5 regional and you screw up all 5 times,
It's hard.
I don't believe
It's
it.
hard.
I don't believe it. Yeah.
But then we got like multiple town leagues to play against.
Yeah.
So like
So I would hope the person that I don't know the person that runs the system,
the
the team, right? Please go to all the town leagues. It's a bit harder. It's extra work, but go and try to brush yourself out of the event. So anything happen, always will happen one. People key the wrong pairing.
People say wrong score.
Events is like
Yeah, I even last time got do before. The guy dropped. Next round say he never dropped. I got kena before. Then I look at him, I pass him the pack, get the fuck out. Yeah, then I think I don't want to drop. You don't want to drop. The next round start already. Then how? Then you go play side event. Like,
No choice.
Yeah, that's
sometimes
it.
you need a bit of
Yeah.
ruthlessness lah. So.
It's like I'm a bit too ruthless. So that's why I always fail my judge test because I was too ruthless. Everything they ask me what should you do, just give. I cannot.
Game
Yeah.
loss, max penalty.
I'm like the judge dread.
No, you
I
know,
come
from
in-
the minor penalty to max penalty.
Yeah. All max, everything max.
If a player will drop the card on the floor,
Max.
game lost. Just game lost. Yeah, I cannot be a judge. I can be a TO. I feel first thing is they run with a shop. Because the I think it's relatively new.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like I don't know whether they got people help them.
No,
No, they
Yeah.
never help. lah.
So I think Top was having that one piece already also.
Oh.
So it's quite busy lah.
So also understand lah, like shop also have to make money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So like you run your Pokemon like man, everything must stop for just for you, man. So maybe they have to run their thing, they will do their thing. So if last time when we work SPE like EXT we run, the EXT closed We went to Marina Bay Sands to set up the shop there. I never even walked to the EXT, the booth inside for the whole day. I was outside there running.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I was doing the thing, eh.
You're hiding now behind that wall there. I just saw you.
I just down there, key, the guy key. Yeah, so yeah,
It's
and
hard work,
it's
Yeah,
a lot of
very
hard work.
hard
It's a lot. So
Very hard
sensitive
work.
job.
To be all
Salute that at
understanding
least
lah.
It's a tactless job, and you do wrong, people scold you. You do good, they never say anything.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Yeah, if you do good,
Yeah.
people don't come and say
Imagine got
thank
like
you for
10
the event.
10
and all
Danny
that.
scolding you. Of course, you also don't feel like doing.
Yeah.
Right or not?
Then
Correct or not?
everybody's mentality is a bit different. Like the people say, scold me
Chill
this time,
lah.
next time I
I
don't
mean,
go.
And that's why you also mentioned they taking feedback. So for those our viewers, you know,
Yeah.
you can just go to
Just
But,
message him.
but don't go and scold them, say that,
Yeah.
you so slow. Now, you like that say, very simple one.
Like, you give constructive feedback, not
Like you say, oh, maybe the tech checks him. I mean, that's really constructive. But if you tell me that, hey, yours just slow, okay, very simple. Now you quit your job, you go myself too.
Yeah, simple.
Then next event, I want to see you there, down there quivering. I will drive my car down there just to laugh at you. And
I mean, I heard you're
yeah.
hiring.
Yeah, so like, if you,
So I think Danny was like, in the group chat, like, you all the buses like complain. You all better do.
because
do
you
not
must,
let them
you must
don't.
understand from the Maxwell point of view, it's first thing first, they don't earn money from doing the event.
Yes, correct.
So why not?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
After all, at the end of the day, yes.
I feel that it's okay. I feel that like I believe in positive reinforcement. Like you reward them for doing good. Like so
okay.
maybe like imagine that they're getting paid OT for the event.
Yeah.
Then why not like give them like say like give them like a split of the entry, like after like so let's say you charge the entry.
The one we don't know lah.
Well,
Because
I-
the one
I think
they-
maybe there's some sort of
So
like
last
they're
time,
not
I
allowed
don't
to
know
do that,
whether they
lah.
will get OT or what. Maybe they will
maybe
get,
they
maybe
got
they got
some
like a 1.5
restriction,
or
yeah.
whatever. It's the thing is some people okay. Like for example, I have a girlfriend. I weekend I want to go with my girlfriend. Or would you rather go and sit at North Point to run the event? Why would you do that?
Yeah, some people don't even.
Some
like,
people got
money is not
they got
everything.
wife, you got child. Because so
Got
many
family,
things,
you
your
know.
family, you got so
Yeah.
many things. Your mother birthday, your grandmother birthday, so
Yeah,
many
you
things.
know, why was
So
something.
it's like all this kind of thing. It's like then the guy, oh, I don't want to go. Then no choice. Fine, nobody want to do. Then you say, oh, never mind. We just for gamers by gamers, we just find a group of players to do, bro. Players are the worst asset ever.
Yeah.
The moment they say, oh, I'm not free, they just. Psh.
Yeah.
Disappear.
Yeah. So the only constant thing is the staff that works at Microsoft, right?
You have to understand lah.
Yeah. So that the TO go and do is extra job for them. Hey, don't play. You Monday to Friday you work. Saturday you still go and do.
Yeah, 7 days.
Whole week Then you know you go home you bathe, you lie on the floor, next day you open, you
Go
see,
office,
you
go
go
office
again,
again.
don't
Yeah.
play. It's why you need to work so hard. Yeah.
Correct or not?
It's very tired. Very
So sometimes you have to
tiring,
put yourself in
Yeah.
their shoes as well.
So it's like they are also like
Human
yeah,
also.
yeah. They also struggling. They also like adjusting period. So it's like you give them a while. Maybe 2 to 3 more town leagues.
But do you feel like the no entry is a plus or a minus?
Minus.
Okay, I feel no
I mean,
entry.
it's a plus and minus.
No entry is a TPC thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
also
the
think,
TPC
but to
thing.
me I think it's it's pretty good because like any player can just take the deck and go play ma, which is I think is good lah. Except for the cap thing lah. That one but no choice ma. Sometimes restriction, you know, like the venue
But
restriction.
because it also prevents like, so I think they said one issue with the tournament system is that like when they, because I think before a tournament right, you will actually key the players into the pairings, which is a good thing, which is what you're supposed to do lah.
Yeah, okay.
Not like on the day itself you don't slowly key out. You're supposed to like.
But also can lah, because on the day the guy come confirm he come and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
so,
actually, so what happened was that like they
Which is why they need the 2 hours lah.
no, they didn't factor in dropout.
Ah.
They didn't factor in dropout. So the dropout was the reason why our round 1 live started at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Instead of
No, I also felt like because like those players that have buy, like maybe the system was like kind of hard to insert us inside.
Yeah, maybe the person
You
that
know? Yeah,
when
like,
they
example,
when they
like,
use the system,
yeah.
they didn't have this buy
Thing, right? You know, like imagine the 3 of us that buy, right? Maybe they were trying to figure a way to put us inside the buy, and plus because by right, if you receive a buy from the
Okay, so let me tell you one thing.
it's 100% buy lah.
So if you were to, for example, we just use a program, we just say okay, there'll be first round buy, but the system cannot put a buy thing.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah,
You do tournament system, you put one guy put buy, how to force
Yeah,
buy.
and-
So they said maybe they fight a buy.
Yeah, so if I fight a ghost, right, then
Yeah.
but then the ghost win rate is 0, then it will affect my resistance.
So the ghost round two
see?
drop.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
very weird. So maybe like they had all these issues which we don't know.
Yeah. So I
yeah.
think maybe they should stop with the buy thing.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
I think-
but the buy
Then
is
no one
pass down.
no one wants to
Points.
play. Okay, but okay, the thing is that 250 points right isn't a lot.
Okay, yeah, okay. So now we move on to the topic of CSP, right? It's called
Okay, yeah,
CSP, right?
let's round out the podcast today with CSP.
Yeah,
Okay.
so CSP, as we all know, okay, I think the system we have right now is okay. I won't call it bad, but it's kind of
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh ranking system.
kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, because okay, why I would say it's ridiculous. So if you take a look at the discrepancy in points, right? First place and top 60, they give under top 64, right?
Yes,
So
for this
so
tournament,
for top 64, how many points do you get?
You got 100 points.
Okay, so first place, as we know, got
1,000
points,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so from what I heard, there might only be 3. Okay, let's say there's only 3 regionals in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
So assuming that each regionals a different winner win, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Yeah.
So
How do I get to this
yeah,
1,000?
exactly.
I-
It's
so
super
that-
hard.
That is exactly what I mentioned in the last podcast
Yes.
about the Hong Kong
Correct,
tournament.
correct. This dilemma.
So that's why I say it's a Yu-Gi-Oh ranking system. Let me tell you how the Yu-Gi-Oh ranking system works. They also have this kind of thing. It's called the rank up.
Okay.
So you just go play, then you get points. So all the points is you can check in their website one.
Yep. Which you also can check here.
Weekly gym battle give out points.
Wow, okay.
So your weekly you go play, maybe they give you like 50 points or whatever the person.
But is that a lot? Is it okay? Let's not say.
No, we just take it like the CSP.
Is it significant?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
It's significant. So like you go and
50 actually is.
hey, if you lack a little bit of points, you can just go and grind through all the thing, all the last 8 events or what. It's a weekly event, so like
No, but they go by ranking, is it?
it's called ranking system. It's exactly what this is.
So like I think the issue here is the threshold versus the ranking, right? Because
Again,
like,
yes.
Again, like I feel like if you set the threshold at 1,000 points, then you say 1,000 points you get an invite. I think
Then the 3 regionals guy.
Actually, that's easy.
okay, no, because okay, 1,000 okay, but then you okay, I just say throwing out a number lah, 1,000, okay, because like you win the regionals, I
I
think
1,000, yes.
because in Japan if you win the regionals you get the invite, right? The day one invite. So I feel they give 1,000 points, so I feel maybe 1,000 is the threshold lah. So maybe you say the first, let's say if you want to set a cap, right? Okay, maybe the first 8 people that reach 1,000 points in Singapore gets the invite plus the championships, which is
four.
maybe top 2 or okay,
Top
top 2 or
It's okay to
top
give
four,
like 10
whatever.
people to go lah.
Yes,
It's okay
but,
one.
so I don't understand why they have to like make it
But you see,
ranking top 4.
Let me tell you,
which is so hard.
The
to catch up.
difference now is you say, oh, now because yet again you only see yourself. So you say like, oh, in Singapore we have 10 people. 10 people Philippines, 10 people Singapore, 10 people Malaysia. That's like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's why I say
no,
that's why I say
but-
like
it's like,
you don't give 10 lah. You give okay like we take last year's system.
Okay, we say like 3 regionals, that's 3 already.
Okay, let's say assuming 3 regionals plus 4, okay, like plus 4 of the top 4 points.
But the regionals will be top 4 point. They got 1,000 points.
Yeah. See, this is where the dilemma comes in because as long if you win the regionals, you are pretty much secured that spot, which I feel is very unfair for people that
No,
is trying to catch
then you
up.
win Town League for what?
That's why because Town League, Town League gives you 250
250
points for first place, right? But then here comes the second problem. If every month there's only 1 Town League, from now to next August, it's probably 8 months, right? Let me count.
No.
Around 8, okay, assume because the cutoff
Okay,
is June, right?
June,
Okay,
yeah.
June. So like September to June is like
So you got like
seven more lah, 7 more tournaments.
9 months, 9 months.
Yeah. So every month we have one around 9 right? So if a player
Wins every tournament.
no wait to enter town league,
have to ballot as well.
Yeah, you have to ballot as well. So for every town league that you miss is a chance
Then
that you lost to
250
get the points.
Yeah.
Okay, this system works in Japan because Japan has so many gyms, so many town leagues.
Yeah.
Which is why they can cap you at 8. So I feel like we can adopt the Japanese system, but we should cater to our own needs. Like specifically Singapore, because Singapore is so small. Like it's ridiculous to tell me that okay, I lost the chance to catch up on points because, example, imagine you are the 5th place, then the only reason you lost, right, is because like you never get to manage to play in the last town league. And then as long as the last town league you get top 16, you get points, you enough points to win.
Yeah, it's not
Enough
even-
points
it's not
to
even
win
gonna
the.
get-
I mean,
Yeah, it's not even have to
for
play
our
good.
regionals, but some people didn't manage to register.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think it's kind of unfair. So like we have to like cater to our own needs lah. Don't just like just take the system completely. Yeah, because like we are.
I mean,
Singapore is a very
okay,
we are
but
in
you
a unique
cannot use,
spot lor.
but the thing is that like Malaysia and Philippines, right, you can host more players than per shot because of their rental.
Let me tell you one thing. The reason the whole system is it starts with the 0 entry. So imagine you do a
Last time SP or League Cup you got entry, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing, how it works. Okay, for example, if they say, okay, I want to rent a location, I want to know how many people to play. And you say, okay, I need there will be a pre-registration of $25 entry. Okay? Then I give the whatever correspondent packs, whatever, I don't care. So you pay. So these people already pay $25. In the end, they don't come.
Yeah,
It's
they
their fault.
lose out, yeah.
But you see, okay, total got 200 players pay for the $25. So you go rent the 200 players spot. Is that wrong?
No.
You wrong, ma?
Yeah,
You confirm will feed everybody, ma?
Yeah.
Then you will eliminate the last minute, the guy just sapala walk inside, say, hey, I want to play like that. Then you then you have to do all the last minute shenanigans. Whereas you just start already, these people all do already. Don't need to see the rally, don't need to keep up, come inside. They can't take the rallies right now, key in. Then everything is done. So you can adjust how much people you can have in the event. Instead now it's just more wares.
Okay, like so.
You can just walk in.
Okay, one good example was so I played this Magic Malaysia Open like 2 years ago. So like they rented event space, right? They was catered for I think 256 players. But then like in the end they only got like 60 players.
Oh, that's damn sad.
No, but okay. So the thing is
They
that
can play Super Takraw inside.
so what happened was that I think
That's damn sad.
luckily it was a blessing in disguise. Like the venue like got some any issue, so like, they didn't manage to get venue. So they didn't manage to. So they rented like they rented play at all this in
Okay.
So
Moral of the story.
so the thing is that like,
Yeah.
so I asked this the only question. So like, I said like, if you pay for 256 people anyway, or if you don't like manage to register to get like maybe half lah, will you still change locations? No, I'll still because like it's lost now. Like you plan to have the max amount of capacity that you want. But you also have to expect that sometimes like
That's where the side events come in.
there's a side event coming in. So like
The side event come and play.
yeah, and like I think like playing like few like Magic GPs, I think like got a few that are sold out. Or you feel
Magic is not.
no, I always say like just pure experience. Like,
How many times have you?
no, I'm just talking about tournament experience.
Yeah, I know.
Like you, cause like logically right, you can open up the space to more, so that you can also like other.
Yeah,
So,
but
you can also help your other stores.
Correct,
Also,
correct.
like,
But you must
you want to have a
understand-
booth at a location, so that when
Yeah,
you
I know. But you must understand this whole thing, our whole circuit is run by Maxsoft. Maxsoft as a company, they are putting out money to run this event.
Yeah,
Whereas they are not
money.
collecting any money. If they
I feel
if
this.
you charge
I feel this money thing may
Yeah.
come.
correct.
correct.
I think
Yeah.
it's maybe their policy. They say, okay,
Yeah,
because
they
we
don't-
want as many people to play as possible, we are
So
not going to
don't-
charge entry fee. Okay, fine. But then we shouldn't expect because okay.
No, I'm not expecting, but I just say that like, there are so much ways that you can.
Yeah, I understand. But which I think
Yeah,
the
there
which I
must
think
be
the
some
whole-
red tape that we don't know about
correct.
as well lah.
Which I think
Definitely.
the whole system of the CSP.
Yeah,
So sorry.
CSP.
The CSP.
Not CP, yeah. CSP.
which is like kind of quote unquote unfair, weird because like it's a how to say luck
Yeah.
plays a part in you
But-
getting
yeah,
points
but-
as well,
but-
not only just skill.
But I can say something
Yeah.
that once like I see the threshold for each people to get points, right? I
Yeah.
don't think that the winner of the regionals will not get anything. But I don't think so. Like it's very unlikely. Like the only likely possibility is he miss one regional.
Yeah,
If he miss one regional.
Exactly.
Miss one regional and national side, he didn't get any points. That's the only possibility.
Yeah,
Cause
which is why I think like instead of ranking, maybe
Regionals player win that shit can go.
yeah, like
Why
we
not?
go back to the
original,
the
the
original
COVID,
one.
during the COVID announcement that we
Yeah,
never
yeah.
got to try.
Yeah, which I think it makes a lot of sense because at this current rate we are at this rate we are going we get lesser invites, lesser players can go to Worlds and like
So what's the
it's
point?
harder for you to
What's
catch
the
up.
point of a lot of Pokemon player, but nobody can go Worlds?
No, but I think that's the point. They want, okay, like even like overseas, like America, and like they're also cutting down on the.
No, cut off.
Yeah.
No, wasn't it like
No,
like,
that was executive.
No, as in okay, like in the sense that they cutting down the number of events, correct?
No.
Like there's no more like league cups and
Oh,
everything.
but League Cups
No, but
are
League Cups
expected
are
to come
coming
back in January.
Due to the COVID,
It's
probably they
COVID.
stopped.
COVID, that's why they cannot
It's
hold.
not because like they don't
Oh.
want you to.
But
don't
I've
want
already
you to-
heard like,
yeah.
from judges there that League Cups are coming back,
Yeah,
confirmed.
Yeah. So
For this
they-
season.
So we don't say this anymore. We don't have any more league
Yeah,
cups.
that's true.
So
Yeah,
no,
but I think so. Like we like
No,
the
but
podcast.
okay, like then why? Because I saw Heavy Band tweet out. He said, "Oh, looks like I cannot miss any event this year." Is it because of day 2 invite, or is it because?
Yeah lah, he want
yeah,
to
because you want to achieve day two is different.
Day 2 is
Yeah.
different, but for us, it's
We
even
just
though
wanna
we
be
don't
there.
we don't even want day 2.
We just wanna be there.
Yeah, you know, day
Okay.
1.
We don't
Like,
need a
you make me-
spectator.
Yeah, go there day 1.
I want to wear a T-shirt that says Yokohama and then behind got my country Singapore written behind. That's
Yeah.
what I want to wear.
not slash Malaysia.
No, Singapore.
Singapore.
Okay.
See, like
Which
really.
is so.
I
yeah,
think also like in previous podcasts, you know, we've already talked about
Yeah,
the
the
whole
points,
system,
yeah.
right? No, even before points, we talked about like how qualifying, like I explained how qualifying was. Then we all wanted a point system back.
Yeah.
But and then we got the point system, but not
it's
the point system that we wanted.
Yeah. Like
baby steps lah, baby
okay, but to be honest, maybe I don't know they have a quota or whatever, so they say okay, this X
Yeah.
amount of people.
I don't know, maybe it's a quota. I don't
So
know.
if-
But it's really weird that TPC
Yeah.
has a quota and TPC
Yeah,
has zero
yeah.
quota. But
So
also
maybe-
like maybe
yeah.
who knows, you know.
Maybe they will help you
actually
pay for your trip or something. I don't know.
No, only
only
it's really
day
confirmed
two,
that
yeah.
only the winner
Then
of
what's
the
wrong with
championships.
giving more day 1 invites?
Exactly.
Because
If you are good enough, you deserve to be a
because they want,
Yeah.
no, they want you to make they want you to be a prestigious.
Okay, it's prestige. It's
Like,
not.
okay, you think what? Do you want like every other top tick or heavy guy to qualify?
Yes,
for-
because day 1 will be easier for me. I'll be honest with you. If
Oh,
you
but-
are someone that grind, if
Some
only play League
Pokemon
Cup,
can go play
yeah,
day 1, right?
Day 1, I think they deserve to be there because
Yeah.
for you to be. We don't use our system, like let's say the old system. For you
Yeah.
to be good enough to always win League Cup, always win League Challenge,
so,
you max out your League Cup, you
So
get
do
the
you think?
invite, right?
Okay,
I
so
think
1 in
you
10
deserve to be
players of
there.
a country is it? You think so? What?
Huh?
1
1
in
in 10 is. I don't think 1 in 10 is a lot. I think it's 1 in 10.
Yeah.
Actually, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think that
There's one
that
in
many
ten,
Pokemon
yeah.
players even. Okay. Baltimore was the biggest regional. They had 1,000 players attending.
1,000, yeah.
Like first time ever big event. But even then, like you notice at Worlds, it's not like 1,000 players are playing day 1. No, right?
It's 539.
Yeah, it's not 1,000
Around there,
players.
500 something.
So I feel like what's if I love Pokemon. I'm a kid. I grew up. I always wanted to be at the world stage playing. You know, so I grew up. I want to be there.
Okay, 'cause
But now there's this barrier in my way, right? So, like, why
feels
this
bad,
threshold?
lah.
Yeah, this threshold doesn't. Okay, maybe there's some red tape behind that we
have
don't
no
understand.
idea,
We're just alleging. We're just speculating. But what is the cost of me paying my own way to go and compete at Worlds?
But do you think also got to do geographical location? Like look at Philippines and like Malaysia. Those are our 2 other counterparts.
Yeah.
Like they have much lesser players. I mean, from Philippines.
I don't
No,
think.
no,
they-
so
yeah, I
Malaysia,
don't think so.
Malaysia is a way bigger player
Yeah.
base,
Okay.
and like they're like for last, I think their upcoming town league, right, is they got 3 town league because they have 1 in the north in Penang, 1 in KL, and then 1 across the sea in Sarawak.
Yeah.
So
So okay, so you see, this makes sense for them. This kind of makes sense because they are kind of like Japan. You know, they have multiple towns in a month. So like you have chance to play.
okay, but also in Singapore, I think I believe last month's town league we had 2 in a month, 1 in the
Yeah,
beginning,
yeah.
1 in the end. But I'm not sure. Like, will we have
Correct,
2
correct.
again the coming month?
But
Will we
down
have-
the road, there's so many shops. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's why I feel like the town league thing. Remember we talk about like if you join like this this town league, right? So maybe for the next town league you are not on the priority, but those people that are on the meeting list are on the priority. So everybody gets
But it's
to
very,
play.
very troublesome. For
Yeah,
me.
it's
Yeah, but it's
troublesome.
very troublesome for them lah. Correct lah.
Because they have to wipe these people.
Yeah, then which is why I feel like it even doesn't even make more sense about this like what you call this ranking of points because you have to rely on luck to get points, not just skill. Now you need like
That's
luck.
true.
Luck is the first factor. No longer
skill.
skill is the first factor.
Luck
Yeah,
is good.
luck is
No.
no more a skill.
Yeah, yeah.
Luck no more
Luck is
skill.
a luck.
Luck is a luck now.
Like
luck
you
is a
have to like be able to attend first before you even have a chance
Chance
to
yeah,
even like show that you are good to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
I do
points.
agree, I do agree.
Yeah, and the discrepancy is so huge lah, so it's like quite retarded. I mean like, you imagine like Yongxiang don't play event for like the
until next season league. Okay, until next season.
I probably think he's. Yeah, I mean
he'll play.
Example.
But if he doesn't play,
if he doesn't play 1,000 points, how are you gonna catch up? You need to win 4 town leagues. Win 4 town leagues, not win 4 town leagues. So I think,
which is not even like there's that whole like like you already like clear winner, then you might play next game, then you lose and you're down.
Which is the like you have to when you're 5-0 you have to play the last round, so stressful,
Yeah, which you really like. But again, maybe new system things might change.
Like
correct. Hoping costing
like the last Jit also went 6-4 lah, which is good for him lah. But I'm pretty sure if he went 5-1, he might not be the winner lah. If he went 5-1, right? You all play 6-1, right? Yeah, I see his points.
Yeah, he will clear 6-0. He
Yeah,
was a clear winner.
6-0,
He was a clear winner.
okay.
There's no other person 6-0.
But it doesn't make sense if you are 32 player, you're forced to play the 6th round. Yeah.
Like okay, for Jimmy now in this case he probably has around 450 points.
Yeah.
Is it 4
350 or 450
4 to
points.
500.
Yeah.
4 to 500.
So it's possible lah. It's just that
It's possible.
you need some luck and skill to like get into the tournaments to play lah. That's what I'm saying lah.
What if you really lag little bit, then the last one you will get?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say. That's why like maybe this year I feel like if the 5th place is really terrible. The feeling confirm is so terrible.
I think
Like imagine like just because you cannot play the last town league, or like maybe I'm assuming nationals will be the last thing, right?
Yeah.
But so nationals, I'm assuming nationals they have quote unquote no cap because it's the biggest event, right? So I mean I won't know lah. I'm just speculating, right? So if nationals is
enough point.
to be fair, right? If nationals has no cap and nationals gives the most point, fine. Then this system maybe makes kind of sense because if you win nationals, you get an invite anyway, right? But if let's say after nationals there's a town league and you need to enter the town league and just to positive score just to get the minimum amount of points so that you squeeze into the 4th place, that really sucks. And you miss out on that, I think that really hurts. So I think the system can be improved lah. Hopefully after this year or like maybe as we progress, as we feedback, hopefully TPC hears our feedback lah.
Because this is really their
This
first
is their first time coming to
with-
Asia, to like do this kind of thing, so that we can tell them, we want points, yes, because points rewards consistency
Technically
ma.
first time for Asia lah, but first time for us in Singapore lah.
But as in like we want points because points rewards consistency, right? I mean you won't want nationals is a whole new ball game lah. But whoever wins nationals, I agree, that one they should go worlds, but you should reward players that do constantly well. But you shouldn't deny them even the chance to play, to try to do well. That's stupid.
Maybe more town
Last time like the Cup League Challenge got cap on man.
No.
The cap is the shops.
The shop, how much the shop can hold.
And the shop also hold like open pre-register.
But I think also like the year pre-COVID, so we're running quite long guys here, but the year pre-COVID, like I remember there was a time when League Cups were very rare. Like there was a time like
One month.
Before I
came back. Then the year before COVID, there was a League Cup
every month.
Yeah.
So that was the dream. That's how I got my invite actually.
Yeah. See,
That's
like, I remember
League Challenge
and League Cup.
Yeah.
League Challenge
Every
2
week,
times a month.
2 times a month, like 2 sugar shop have, and then 1 League Cup per month, which was crazy.
Which is so good.
Like last, like
it was like what Sanctuary Game, EXT,
Pokeball.
I mean Central Pop.
Yeah, the year before, I remember like Malaysians
They
would
had to
travel
travel
down.
to
Yeah,
play.
I remember traveling to Singapore to play. And
Which
then,
is why I think
then travel down lah. My brother they said travel down before them. But yeah, like because of that, like maybe in the future, town leagues could be hosted by the shops. Like you could have more town leagues more often. The points cap may be lower, but we can keep the BFL limit.
Yeah,
things
correct.
can be
Best
we can,
things, yeah.
we can keep the BFL limit, but points can be lower.
like maybe you maybe take points for maybe like five town leagues. Your best finish 5 town league, maybe 1 regional, or like 3 regional. Maybe you take the best finish from 1 regional, so that people can compete in the points. You imagine you win 2 regionals, like confirm. I mean, but if you win two regionals, you deserve to be a world.
Yeah, actually,
to be honest, that's pretty.
Do you think like
Yeah.
let's say some guy managed to win 2 regions, not say Yongxiang, let's say because there's a few more. Let's say like you managed to like first place 1 regional.
Like, why not?
First place and like maybe 4th place.
But if he does that and he power out worlds, then there's very wrong
sad.
system.
Yeah.
Something is very wrong.
We'll look back into that at episode 25.
Or like probably like at the end of the year or like next year when we like finally conclude this.
See you next year
season.
September.
Then we will review back what we've got.
Then the next September is the whole video is just Danny drawing out the cow makeup.
That's that's the whole episode. That's the whole episode. We don't sit here watching.
Oh, that's good. Oh my god, we just sat there.
Or they could just introduce a threshold system and everyone would be happy. But the threshold system may be like
Yeah, but of course the threshold system can't be. That's the
Threshold
problem.
can't be too low either.
Can't be too
Wait,
low.
does Japan
It
have
can't be
threshold
too.
system?
No.
I'm not sure. They actually they do it. If
I believe they do.
They are not ranking.
But okay, but
They are
it's not
ranking.
been announced this year
Yeah.
yet. Like I thought okay, I'm not sure. Okay, now, I thought is that if they pass by these threshold points, they get day one.
Okay, but for them, for
Or like how does Taiwan compare?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you check with Kenneth because Kenneth is a fan.
Yeah.
Like how do they do it as well?
Yeah. So so for Yokohama, right? From what I understand, is the winner now has all top 4 of them has a day 1 invite. If I'm not wrong.
Even the winner.
Yes. So
Okay.
winner, first place to 4th place in
Is that
in
nationals?
champion, yeah, in
Is that
champion league,
nationals?
yeah, they have a day 1 invite.
Okay.
Be-
And they also get CSP.
I don't know about CSP. I don't know anything about that, but
Ask
I'm
them
very
Makua.
sure.
Ask them
I'm
Makua.
very sure that they got the event because I was watching the closing ceremony. Then the guys.
We're friends with Yamato. Let's ask him.
spoke with some Japanese.
Let's ask him. Hey, Yamato.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we can get information from our friends, lah,
Yeah.
of course. But then, from what I understand, is all of them got invites, lah. And from what I understand, in Japan, their regionals, the champion league is probably like 5 times a year, 4 to 5 times a year. So that's 20 people already, lah. Which I think is
They
a
got
fair
like,
number,
they
lah.
guys said they got like 30 players to go.
Yeah. So I think it's a fair number, lah.
But Japan's so big.
Yeah, exactly. They had 3,000 players. Imagine 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000 players,
Five
like go, eh.
FFP play best of 1. So okay, they are sorry, such a big. Their system quite cool one. Day 1, right? Any X2, so it's like Google's day 1. Any X2 makes it to day 2, and then you reset record. I'm not sure if they reset record, but you can change your deck. So in day 2 you play 5 more rounds. Then they cut to I don't know they cut to top 1. Yeah, but it's very cool to me. I think. Maybe we can adopt that. Then you have more players next time.
Yeah.
100 plus players don't do this.
But I think the quals a lot of people not happy is like they'll stop based on titles. I think
100 plus player top 8, I think okay.
Is this the
I
most
think
amount of
because you
players
play
in
in
Singapore
Swiss.
though?
Yeah.
Because you play it Swiss.
like
I
I'm
feel-
okay with playing lesser of Swiss, but
No, but this is one of the biggest tournaments ever in Singapore. To be
It is,
honest.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
100 plus players, very even.
And this is pure Singaporean. It's not counting like
so that's why I
others.
say
lah.
like it's good lah. The scene, we as
It's
a
big,
whole
it's big.
scene, we are progressing.
Yeah, the limits very check. Okay,
Yeah.
can't really see. Let me just like click to see that. Okay, like in 2018 we had 70
It's not it's like
players.
issue lah.
Yeah.
Then 75 players in the next one.
Yeah, you see.
And these are all considered Malaysians
Yeah.
coming over as well.
And,
And most we had
Okay,
122.
so this one you cannot see because
and these
no,
have
there's-
other country
Yeah.
players.
and I think this one 1 to 2 is not the full amount.
Yeah.
Like people that drop.
Yeah. So like for now, I
To
think
hit
our scene,
131 players,
It's good
pure
lah. Our
Singaporean.
scene is definitely growing.
I remember this one was like
we have so
160.
many new players, you know,
160 players.
which is good lah.
Good for the
Always-
game,
yeah,
for sure.
It's good for the game. I mean, most of us also. Which is why
And
we are
someone
trying to-
someone met us at the event, like
Yeah,
recognized
yeah,
from the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
recognize
so-
him.
Yeah, it's my last round opponent. Yeah. So like back to.
Let's say hi to him, man.
Yeah. Hello. So I think it's good lah. Like we are progressing a lot more new players come to play, which is why all the more we are trying to fight for threshold because I feel that like more players deserve to go to Worlds lah. Yeah.
The band player.
Okay. I guess that's all the time we have. Again, apologies if we ran too long. We had a lot of thoughts, but we are originally good and bad. But personally as well, I was still very happy that we finally got to
Oh,
play
you went to
again.
play
Yeah,
the
overall,
Yeah,
I
going to
think
play-
it's a good experience.
Yeah,
lah.
meet so many old friends. Like many people came up from their
Yes.
caves after 3 years to see their face again.
Not only 3 many years.
Many years,
moons
yeah.
ago.
I was like quite like very
metal shot,
happy.
metal shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know who I actually met? Ilias actually went and played.
yeah, Elias played. Yeah, as expected.
Yeah, as expected.
You
It was like
expected
so
that,
shocked to
yeah.
see him there. Yeah.
But it's like so nice to see so many new like old
New
faces
and
plus
old,
old new
yeah.
faces as well. Like it's so weird to see that amalgamation of the post-COVID guys.
And the new player.
And the- yeah, all the-
old player, new
Yeah.
player.
In Singapore you call it Lao Jiao.
Lao Jiao.
The Lao Jiao come with the so it's like very cool. So I can't wait to like the next town league, you know. But yeah, but then in the flip side, because of there are so many players, 100 old players competing for 32 spots in the town league, very difficult lah.
So
Hopefully lah.
Hopefully we all raffle in. Cross your fingers.
Right, so hopefully we'll see you guys at the next town league. But for now, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.